Good evening, everybody. This is Caesar with the Battle Rhythm Podcast. Welcome to tonight's show. It is an exciting show. I am telling you, this is going to be an unhinged show, and it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. I have a great guest tonight. I cannot wait to interview this gentleman. First of all, because he is a great friend of mine. Second of all, is because he's a great mentor. And third of all, is because you can't get any better than having great mentors, great friends, than other veterans. Just saying, just put it out there. And it's just because we understand one another, and our sense of humor is probably one of the worst and very, very dark, which is just my style. So welcome to tonight's show. I am just beyond excited because this gentleman here has not only helped me grow as a, let's just say as an entrepreneur, or perhaps as a just as person, you just to think about, differently. So thank you. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you my interview of the week.
The Battle Rhythm Podcast interview of the week is brought to you by Harley Davidson. Stop by the street for all of your Harley Davidson needs.
And welcome to the stage to the one, the only Bill, the Thrill Hynes. Sir, how are you today?
Pretty good. Sorry about the lighting here. So I got like some shadow or whatever.
The only thing that I really wish you wouldn't have worn is the Yankees hat. I
can take it off. What do you want? I got a Pittsburgh hat. I got a Stadium Super Truck. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Let me put that down. Let me get a Stadium Super Truck hat.
Ask and you shall receive. I'm telling you. That's right. Oh man, this is awesome. Thanks, Ashley. For those of us that are not listening to us right now, we're live on TikTok. So thank you guys for showing up and being there for us today. Please share this live to all our friends on TikTok. It's going to be awesome. And we will talk about TikTok here in a little while and the ventures that Mr. Hynes has going on here. So
I'm dealing with one right now.
That's right. So first and foremost, I want to ask you several questions before we start. Is how good are you at knowing random facts of
horrible
national day?
I know a lot of different things. I got technical problems here. Yeah, I know a lot about a lot actually, and I'm not trying to be like. This light's killing me here. Hold on, let me. It's like wow, it's whatever. All right, I'm sorry about that, guys. I needed a. I don't think I have a light thingy. I don't think I have a.
That's all right. It's all right.
Yeah,
it happens. It happens. So all right. So today,
how's the audio though? Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. I can hear you just fine.
Thanks. Okay. Sorry.
I can hear you just fine. Okay, so today is August 19th of 2025. I like to start the show off by actually giving random facts about today, right? So I don't know if you knew this or not, but today is National Potato Day.
I did not know that, yeah.
Also, there is an ice cream chain here in Texas called Brahms. They actually, serve really, really good ice cream. It's kind of like when I was growing up, it was like Thrifty's ice cream.
Okay.
And so now we go here and it's super cheap, a lot cheaper than some of the other one, like mainstream ones. But the reason I'm saying this is because today is actually National Soft Ice Cream Day as well. So, and then one of the things I always try to say is that when I served in the military, I actually was in an aircraft carrier. So, and then now I work in aviation as well. So today is National Aviation Day. So congratulations to those guys. I'm sure they love that and the fact that it's not a national holiday, but it's a national thing. So, all right. So some of the notable things that happened today, some of the birthdays we'll go through here. For August 19th, I don't know if you'll hear some of these names and you'll be like, oh yeah, I know that guy. Samuel Prescott, born 1751 and passed away in 1777. He was a physician and patriot who rode with Paul Revere and William Dawes to warn Massachusetts Minutemen the regulars are coming. I only knew of Paul Revere saying that, supposedly, allegedly, as they say. So I don't know. Anyway, but that's Samuel Prescott was like. Seth Thomas, 1785 to 1859, one of the first manufacturers to mass produce clocks. Let's see. Charles E. Hynes, 1851 to 1937. He was a pharmacist, inventor, and manufacturer of Hynes root beer. I knew Mug and what's the other one? A&W. Those are the only two root beers that I know. So, yeah. All right. So Orville Wright. I'm sure you know that name.
Yeah.
And that's probably why they did the Aviation Day, because of he's an engineer, obviously, a pilot and co-founder of the Wright Company. One of the Wright brothers that flew the plane in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. So Colleen Moore, 1899 to 1988, silent film actress who helped popularize the bobbed haircut. Did not know that.
The bob.
Philo, yeah, I know, right? Because I sport the bob all the time. Let's see. Philo Farnsworth, 1906 to 1971. He was an inventor who was granted the first patent for television. But all right, I have a problem with that one. He was awarded the first patent, but the color television was actually invented in Mexico by a scientist. Huh? Yeah, crazy. Gene Roddenberry, 1921 through 1991. He was a creator of Star Trek. I didn't know that it was Captain Kirk. He was just another captain. Frank McCourt, 1930 to 2009. He was the author of the novel Angela's Ashes. Johnny Nash, not Johnny Cash. Johnny Nash was born in 1940 and passed away in 2003. He was a singer of the 1972 hit I Can See Clearly Now. I love that song.
Nice.
Yeah. Jill St. John, 1940, and still with us. Model and actress, widely known for as the first Bond girl in the James Bond movie series.
Nice.
Do you remember the name of that first Bond movie?
View to a Kill?
No, I think it was like Dr. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If I remember correctly. Okay, Jack, and then I'm sure that somebody's gonna check us. So yes, somebody's gonna check us here in a minute. All right, so where are we? James Canfield, 1944, and he's still living. He's a co-author of Chicken Soup for the Soul book series.
Nice.
Dawn Steele, 1946 to 1997. She was the first woman to head a Hollywood studio. Mr. Bill, I did not have relations with that woman. Clinton, 1946, and still living. He was the 42nd president of the United States, was born on this day.
POS.
One of my favorite musicians, actors, just because he was cool back when we were growing up, John Stamos, 1963. He's an actor who played obviously the character for Jesse on or Uncle Jesse on Full House. So Kira Sedgwick, 1965, who's still with us, multi-award-winning actress who is also married to the actor Kevin Bacon. All right.
Oh, really?
And you didn't know that?
No, actually, cool. Yeah, I like Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, right. Kevin Bacon's actually had some really, really good roles. One of my favorites, obviously, was Footloose, right? But one of the ones that's really hardly ever talked about is the latest one for the Beverly Hills Cop movies. They came out only on Netflix or Amazon, one of the two. But yeah, it came out. It was super funny. That one's good. So all right. So some of the memorable events for August 19th. In 1692, one woman, 3 men, and a clergyman are executed after being convicted of witchcraft in Salem witch trials. 1782, British commander Charles Cornwallis surrenders after the last major battle of the Revolutionary War, the Battle of Blue Licks. 1848, the New York Herald announces the California gold rush to the East Coast. It only took about 3 months for them to actually get notice of that. 1934, the first soapbox derby is held in where? Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And it's still going on. Actually, I think it's a yearly thing now. It's just a thing. So, and then in 2004, everybody knows this. Google appears on the NASDAQ for the public. So it's finally a public company. And those are the facts for August 19th. And with that segment was brought to you by Scott's Construction out of Alabama. Thank you, my friend Scott, for doing that and being a great sponsor of this segment. One of the best ones that I've had. Thank you so much, Scott, for your continuous support. And I will see you soon, my friend. So thank you. All right, so let's get on with the show. And guess what? We have our first comment in the social medias. Well, on this social media, it's Matt
can you
Lewis,
see
who's
can you see those or no?
I can. Yeah, I totally can. I didn't see it at
I
first.
can't. Yeah.
I totally saw it because it's on my screen. So thank you, Matt Lucy. He's actually the owner-operator of Patriot Radio, who is one of my media partners that I actually partner with. So thank you, Matt, for allowing us to continue being part of your network. So I appreciate that. All right, my friend. Okay. So let's get with it. Let's start with some of the questions, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get a ton of questions on the TikTok side because you, maybe my friend.
Are we on TikTok right now?
We are on TikTok. Yep, we are on TikTok.
Okay, then I can't say some words then. Okay, thank God you told me because I've been known to say some words I probably shouldn't. So,
well, I told JP because I did a pre-live before the live.
Love JP. All three of them on TikTok that I know.
Yeah, I said, well, JP, the one that works with Think Loud Studios, which we're going to be.
There's two that work with Think Loud Studios.
Really? Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I guess JP is a very popular name.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so I was talking to him and I was like, it's okay that I'm going to have Bill on the show because if he does, or if I say something or he says something that's wrong, we'll immediately contest it. And we'll be back on the show. We'll be back on the air and lick it a split, So, Tiffany, Breakfast at Tiffany says from TikTok says, but I have the best JP.
Yeah. What? She has the best one. Oh, JP. Yeah.
Tiffany says that she has the best JP.
It's debatable. He's a Boston fan. So debatable.
That's what I've been saying. Squash jury's still out. Sorry, which is cool. All right, so we're talking about TikTok. So TikTok has been blowing up lately, where they have so many different things that people can actually, should I say, just monetize or help themselves. Being able to make some money on the social media. So where do you come in with this? Because it seems like, me before anything else, I was getting banned just for saying hello, what's up, or I was
don't get us banned. Yeah,
no. I'm just saying like it was just for something that they seemed it was dangerous. I was literally parked in my car, and I was facing the overpass, and I was parked in a parking lot. I wasn't driving or anything like that.
Which direction were you facing?
I was facing south, but then you
got to be facing north to make those comments.
Yeah. So it was one of those things, man. It was
direction, Is it aligned? Like I was lying my Starlink today, so you're blind. I'm just kidding.
Line of sight.
Sorry for the lighting problems. I planned to be in the studio. I planned to go to get something to eat. I had to get Chick-fil-A. The proverbial shit hit the fan, and I had to let a mother effer know that he's not to mess with us. So, like literally on the phone with the police, on the phone, like, oh my God, the drama on TikTok, like the streets of TikTok are TikToking. So, yeah.
And for a lack of a better term, for one of our great friends, Chad Gracie, Bill was selling the drama. You okay? Can you hear me?
I think we froze. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, sorry about
that. Okay, no. We're
still
good. I still have people. But yes, so for lack of a better term, we were selling the drama over there. Apparently,
Selling the drama is a good thing. Yeah,
right?
The Chad Gracie. Yeah,
That's right. I told him, I said, "You wanted to come up?" And he's like, "Dude, I can't."
he's
So I
got
was
his
like, "No
kids right
worries."
now.
Yeah. I figured as
Yeah.
much. It's like, hey, that's
He's actually a father that cares. So
yeah. Sarah Baker says, "Get Gracie in here." We tried. I tried.
this is my show. Gracie's
Yeah.
next week. Okay, we don't need Gracie. Okay.
And with that, yeah, thanks for letting the cat out of the bag.
If you want Gracie in here, I'll hang up. I mean, so don't be mentioning
Chad
other
Gracie
guests.
will be here next week. He will be
Yeah.
the guest. So yes, thank you for saying that. It's all good. It's all good.
And believe me, I'm more entertaining than him when he's not playing drums. Because honestly, Chad Gracie he's just a very calm and like even keeled guy. Like he doesn't get excitable. Me, he's just he's you get what you see. He's good. When he's playing drums, he's like Animal from the Muppets.
Right. That's right. That's right. Tiffany saying, someone give me a bag. Someone give me a paper bag.
Podcast brought to you by Meraki Methylene Blue. Just kidding. TikTok shop. Anyway. So what's going on?
Yes. Hey man, this is your show. I'm just the catalyst.
If you're here and I'm here, who's taking care of Mexico right now?
Hey, first of all, Mexico is being taken care of. Some of the people that I have spoken to are actually listening and actually watching right now.
Yeah, everyone.
Colombia.
Colombia. I
Also
love Colombia.
Mexico.
Yeah.
So I've been hard at work trying to grow. For those of you that don't know, so Bill here actually is owner of an TikTok agency. Allegedly, right? So
I didn't build
what
it.
people don't understand about this is that
other people built it.
Yes.
I'm making my shitty comments. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
If you build it, it will come.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is that agencies in TikTok are infamous for helping people get, if you get banned, they help you. Well, they're supposed to help you get your account back. It's a kind of a protection clause, right? So they're able to actually help out in that sense. So why don't you tell us a little bit about how you kind of started and what actually entails of actually being part of an agency?
I wish I knew. It was a funny situation. So someone on TikTok, she's whatever, I mentioned her name, it's no secret. So Gabriela Gomez, she's a TikTok pro, wonderful creator on this platform. Everyone go follow her, drop her some unis and stuff like that. Amazing person on the platform. She invited me to TikTok, okay, as like just as a guest, as a tour. And at the time I was just, I wouldn't even consider myself a creator. I was just like a, race car driver person, just, Continental Tire, one of my sponsors, and even Rockwell watches were like, hey, can you put some of our content on TikTok as well as Instagram? And I was like, sure, whatever. I'll just download another app. So I did that, and then started doing that, and then I actually started enjoying gifting people and helping people. So I say TikTok and creators and people it's a different type of fandom. So it's no different than saying, hey, I F with LeBron James or Aaron Judge, baseball player, or something like that. So you have people that are really into sports and they're like, hey, I'm going to stand in line, I'm going to get their autograph card, I'm going to get their jersey, I'm going to get their t-shirt. Well, it's no different than, hey, you fuck with a creator, you really like that person, you get value out of them, but guess what? They're more relatable because you're in their living room every night, or you're in their kitchen every night, you're watching them cook. And whereas, like, what are you going to learn from Aaron Judge? You're not hitting a hanging slider. You're never going to do that. You know what I mean? You're not, doing a pull-up jumper from LeBron, but guess what? You can make that dinner. Right. You can watch someone get ready to me and learn how to actually do your makeup. Some girls, you need that shit. Some guys need that shit. Like Paul Dow on here. Hey, if you're a dude and you do makeup, watch him. Like, and use good product. Should be falling off in the snow. In the rain. So my point is, like, that's the thing. It's like more relatable, and it's like, okay, so, and that's why people gift. Like, you're getting value out of that person, or it just be like, you know, it just so anyway, long story short, or longer. I went to my race and I was like, sure, I'll come to your TikTok headquarters and take a tour, like whatever, you know, dog and pony show.
Mm-hmm.
So in race 2 at the Long Beach Grand Prix, I was going like I was started 5th. I was passing for 2nd, and once I got 2nd, I knew the person in front of me I was going to eat him up for the lead. So I was like, oh, this is really good. And somebody took me out and crashed into me and took me out of the, like kind of took me out of the race. I finished like in the back 6th or 7th or something like that. So I was kind of pissed off. So I was like packed up my shit, started going to the airport, and then Gabby texted me like, hey, are you still coming tomorrow? I was like, fuck. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm a man of my word. And I'm not even kidding you. Like, I tell Chad Gracie this. He's like, holy shit, could you imagine if you just got on that plane? So I was only like about 2 miles from the airport. And I was like, take me to the damn Courtyard by Marriott in Culver City, which is really close to the airport. I checked in. I was, you got any rooms? I'm an ambassador of Marriott, blah, blah, blah. Because Marriott actually sponsors me too.
Wow.
So I get my little free room at the Marriott. Thank you. Shout out Marriott. Go there, pay me. Went there, did that. And then I went to TikTok, and literally the dude's blowing me off. He's like, yeah, okay, this is the tour. That's the TikTok sign. Take a picture there. What else do you want to see? Look, there's a light bulb. Like, it's like, and it's like, for me, like for most people, it would be very exciting. Me, it's like, all right, it's another building, and I'm in real estate development. It's like, okay, see one building, seen a million, like great, especially the building I'm in. Like, no offense to TikTok, my building shits on that. Like, my building is pretty impressive, right? So then the one guy, like, we went into the studio room, and I was like, oh, that's nice little board. He's like, what do you mean the little board? I'm like, oh, I got a bigger one. I got the SSL. He's like, what do you mean? He goes, that's like $350,000 board. I'm like, yeah, I got that. And I got the Ocean Way monitor. I was like telling him what was in our room. He's like, what studio are you in? I was like, oh, Think Loud. He goes, you know the owners of Think Loud? I was like, I am the owner of Think Loud. He's like, get the fuck out. And he was flipping out, and he called the guy over, the main guy at TikTok. He's like, you got to listen to this guy. And then I was telling him about stuff, and long story short, I was telling him how me and Chad are working on a retail product.
Right.
Which we're still working on a retail product, and I was going to launch it. We're going to launch it soon. He says, well, why don't you launch it on TikTok Shop? And I was like, tell me more. So he tells me, and then he goes, you know what? And he's like, fuck that. He's like, you should have your own agency. I was like, tell me more.
Oh, wow.
It's like, at the end of the day, people say I'm an entrepreneur. I'm not an entrepreneur. I'm an opportunist. Okay. If I see an opportunity, I take it. Okay.
Right.
That just so happens that like a segment of that is probably entrepreneurialism. Right.
Right.
But I see an opportunity, and if it makes sense for me and I think I can fuck with it, I'll do it. So like that, I said, okay, let's do it. So literally he goes, all right, what are you doing now? I said, nothing. He goes, you're hungry? I'm so fucking always hungry. I'm Italian. So we went up to the TikTok cafeteria. I got free lunch. It was steak and rice, right? Which was really good, actually. So shout out TikTok chefs. Then from there, he's like, you want to go get coffee? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. We'll go get coffee. Went to a little coffee shop in that area, did that. And then he goes, what are you doing now? And then he took me to this place called Outlandish. Okay.
Oh,
so
wow.
Outlandish is a TikTok shop agency, but they have a live streaming studio, right? And after he figured out what we have here, right, he was smart. And I'm taking a tour of this place. Literally, I could show you on my camera. I'm literally taking photos of like their booths, their ceiling,
that's awesome,
their equipment. Like he's like, and the owner was there. He's like, what's this guy doing? Like, he's not taking photos of what normal people would take photos of. I go up on this platform, this mezzanine area. I'm taking photos behind the booths. So I go out and I go, I know why you showed that to me. I said, I'll build that shit. I'll double, triple the size of what I have in my building. So that's what we're doing on the second floor right now. We're building a live streaming facility that's going to be certified by TikTok, and we're going to have over 30 brands in here. And the beautiful thing about our studio as opposed to others, guess what we have? We have old, retired, even young, retired, basically roadies that know how to break up, like build and break down sets very quickly. And
that's awesome.
So we hire those guys, and they'll build a set, they'll break it down, and we could turn different brands to live stream on on TikTok Shop in addition. But in addition to that, we have a whole other area that's just any creator can come to. So once we're done, probably in September sometime, we're going to be open 24/7 for all creators in our agency to come. So if it's a female or a male that they just don't feel safe streaming where they are, because there are some creepy people out there that are like, oh, where are you at? Show me your window. I'm like, don't do that shit. Again, father of 3 daughters, you want the people to be safe. So it's like, we'll have security here. Our building is on a private street. I own the street. I bought this. I don't know how they did it, but I somehow negotiated to buy the whole entire street for $10 from the city of York. Thank you, York. It's still shit town, but that's beside the point. Live has a song called Shit Town. I encourage everyone to go stream it on Spotify 1,000,000 times so Chad Gracie gets paid more sound exchange money. He needs to start contributing. Chad, come on, Chad. Anyway, no, it's called Shit Town for a reason. Like, everything's fucked here. So anyway, this is the best thing in York. Everything, they know it.
That's awesome.
So anyway, so we're making a creator collaborative space so anyone can come and stream. So it could be a gamer. We'll have a gaming area. We'll have, just like a dance area, like whatever you want, artist area. And here's the thing: creators in our agency, if they're a sound engineer, a recording engineer, a mix engineer, we'll be able to teach them on that, take them to the next level, because we have some of the best engineers on the planet here. Like Grammy award-winning people work out of the studio. It's one of the top 10. It says top 10, but I mean, I think it's probably top 3 in the world. And it was designed by an Italian studio designer called Horacio Malvicino. He's Italian. He likes his wine. He likes his Italian women too. Like we had a photographer. Her name was Lucia, and like Horacio just kept hitting on her all the time. So, I was like, Horacio, she's not your type. He swings from the other side of the plate. So he didn't care. He was going to try to convert her.
It's always one, man. I know. Always one in the crowd. So let me ask you.
So anyway, long story short, we did this and we jumped right in, and he literally. So then we went to dinner, and we went there for like, the whole meeting was only supposed to be a half hour, and we went for 9 hours.
Wow.
And he sent me the link at the cafe, and I said, okay, I'm flying home tomorrow. Give me a day and I'll apply for everything. And I applied, and within 2 days I got approved for a TikTok live agency, a TikTok shop agency. So then in TikTok shop, most people don't know this. There's 6 different divisions. You have like seller affiliate management, live streaming management, like live videos, like the video platform. There's a whole bunch of different things. So we're approved for all 6 of those. Then we have the 7th is the live side, the entertainment side, and there's an 8th one, software development. So we also do that. So there's 8 total things that you can be certified for with TikTok, and we have all 8 certifications. We're probably only one of like 5 agencies, companies in the world that have that certification. But then to make it even better, we're one of only a few handful that actually has an agency in the U.S., Canada, Puerto Rico, right? Any other U.S. territory, Latin America. Latin America obviously is everywhere but Brazil. So, and also the Dominican Republic.
Right.
We're in the UK, which also covers Congo, Isle of Man, and the Republic of Ireland. And then we're in Australia, New Zealand, Samoa. So all my USO brothers out there, come join us. I don't know how Samoa is. I mean, it's kind of close if you want to think about it to Australia, but Samoa
it is. Yeah, it is. And we're actually, just FYI, this show is actually being heard around the world right now. We do have listeners down in Australia. We also have listeners in Brazil, believe it or not. And crazy enough, I have a lot of listeners in Dubai.
I like Dubai. Come to Dubai, Habibi.
Yeah. Yes, Dubai is awesome. I loved when I was there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really loved being in the Middle East. It was awesome. It was different. It was a different vibe, right? It was just the life was so relaxed, like slow paced. It wasn't like fast. Like when you think of the U.S., everybody thinks about New York or L.A., right? Unfortunately, it's like it's fast, and it's everything's gotta go. But over there, it was just like, they have this saying called Inshallah, meaning God willing. And so it's like, hey, can I get gas for the car? Inshallah. maybe, God willing, you can, tomorrow or, tomorrow. It just, if you put in a permit, it'll take forever to actually get it approved because, inshallah, it take forever.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
which is crazy. But
nice.
So let me keep asking this. So how did so it was just by chance, just literally just by chance, an opportunity that you actually had.
Dumb luck.
Regardless, right?
Yeah.
And
a lot of my friends say, a lot of my friends say, sometimes whatever, but a lot of them say, oh, and like, there he goes, Bill. And Bill stepped in shit, like that's a term. Like, and like, I just kind of had like when it's kind of funny. So Wednesday when I came back, I got to like put everything in by like Thursday or Friday. I was approved, and then like I finally had touch base with Gracie, Chad Gracie, and I said, let me he's like, well, how was everything and traveling? It's like, let me tell you what the fuck happened here, and I tell him the whole story, and he's like, that doesn't surprise me. It was the funniest thing ever. He's like, fucking Bill, and he'll tell everyone only Bill can go to like a 30-minute tour and come out with a business that's going to probably be worth hundreds of millions of dollars. So
yeah.
So, oh, by the way, then I forgot to even say we have a brand agency.
So there we go.
So that's the ninth thing. So there's a brand agency where we basically bring on brands and bring them onto the TikTok shop, whether they're existing or not existing, and we bring them on. And currently we have signed 7 brands to our brand agency, and combined gross merchandise value, so their sales annually are over $100 million. So like, those are, honestly, no offense, like those are our agency takes no money from people on the live side or on the TikTok shop side. Like, TikTok pays us to kind of be their customer service agents. Like, think about this. How many tens of millions of TikTok creators are in the world? Okay. There's a lot. Well, if TikTok had to hire, basically customer service people, it would not be a profitable business, because employees are a company's biggest expense. So instead they say, you know what, they pay creators up to 53%. TikTok takes 47%. Now, I've been to TikTok and I've seen their data center. Like, think about this. If this is on TikTok and this ends, you get a whole recording of your live, and you cut it up and make content with it. That storage, the amount of gigs it takes, that's very expensive to do.
Oh yeah.
To maintain that, and the whole back end, like, it's very, very expensive. So, like, honestly, TikTok deserves that 47%. They absolutely deserve it wholeheartedly. They built such a brilliant platform, and I have a software development company that we've had since 2008. Let me just tell you, it's very expensive to have that back end and to have that infrastructure in place, and also the fiber optic capabilities. And I don't know if it's yours or mine, but some of the fiber's failing today because we keep some of it a little jammy, but it could be either one, but it's okay. We run through technical difficulties, no problem. We just keep going. Right? The show must go on, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of what it is. And on that side, then TikTok pays us a percentage of the aggregate of all of the diamonds thrown in the agency. If you think so, that's how we get paid on that side. On the shop side, we get a percentage of the brand's revenue. Okay, so like, hey, if a brand has like Coca-Cola or like Norogum or any of these brands, like, yeah, they make a lot of money, so like they should pay. So the creators who are, think about this, the creators, and me and you've had this conversation off the platform, like, if you can put an extra $500 to $1,000 in most households in the world, especially in Latin America and some of these third world countries and these emerging markets, that's life-changing to these people. You know what I mean? Like when you were saying, Bill, hey, that one bonus they get, is it pesos? I'm like, well, I don't know what the fuck pesos are. That's US dollars. And you're like, whoa, that's huge.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That's huge to put that into certain people's hands,
Yeah. So just to kind of give people a background. So for Mexico, just say Mexico alone, $100 in Mexico is about I believe it was about 17,000 or even like 20,000 pesos, right? So you're able to actually afford something, and it's crazy at the fact that the people actually live in Mexico for like a month. It's like $300, $450 at the most, and they're making ends meet, and people are I don't want to say desperate, but they're in need of actually having something like this because if let's just think about it. If you give $1,000 to a household within a week, there, oh my gosh, they'll be living like kings, and they'll be able to do whatever they need to do and live comfortably. So it's just a way of of how they want to handle it too. So it just goes a long way, I think.
Well, this whole creator economy, social commerce, social selling, like it's a frictionless system. So think about this. Like if you're on any of those other platforms and you see an influencer or somebody saying, oh, buy this, whatever, it could be this methylene blue thing from Meraki, right? Buy this, right? Well, what do you got to do? You got to hit a button and you're going off the platform somewhere else. You're going to Jeff Bezos' company, or you're going to another platform, right? You go into a Walmart, whatever, right? Well, you're now taken away from the entertainment.
Yeah.
The brilliance of TikTok is like saying we want people to stay in these live rooms. We want people to stay and watch Gabby. We want people to stay and watch Brittany, and we want people to stay and watch Caesar and Bill just being whatever, right?
Yeah.
So think about this though. So they're about to change what they're working on. I've actually been helping them with this because of our music background with Chad Gracie and I in the studio here.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to change the way the music industry is taken again. So basically, when Napster came aboard, it killed the music industry. Think about what Napster did. You could rip a song, you could rip an album, and now, so the artists, okay, like the Jen Smiths of the world, and the Adam Kellys of the world, and I'm gonna forget somebody, and they're gonna be like, you didn't mention me as an artist. So, but the Chad Gracies of the world, when they make their albums, it's a story. It's like, let's just say the book Moby Dick. Well, whoever wrote that, he didn't want you just to read chapter 11.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Bible. When God wrote the Bible, he didn't want you just to read Genesis, like,
or Psalms.
read the whole book, right?
Yeah.
So with an album, unless it's like an EP or whatever, unless they put out a single, but most artists want you to take the whole album. So when Napster came along and you can rip a song from the album and you basically take part of the body of work, you're not getting the full experience from start to finish, right? And even the way bands lay together the tracks, okay,
right,
like like track 3 is there for a reason. They painstakingly went in and said this has to be track 3, this has to be track 4, and it tells the story that the artist wants to represent to the world. So nowadays, like, you'll never get an artist sell 5 million, 10 million albums like Chad Gracie, like that lightning, the Lightning Crashes and Throwing Copper is the 287th best-selling album of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
great EP, great record
album. Yeah, great record. So my point is, like, that can't happen again until something changes, because now people just stream it. Now, granted, an album could get billions of streams, and that's a different animal altogether. So what TikTok is going to basically do is they're going to have these mega lives where bands will go in there and basically play a concert, but to get in, you might have to buy a physical copy of the vinyl album. Okay,
right.
Who we actually set TikTok up with. So funny story about that. So the guy I introduced him with is the owner of Crosley Brands. So Crosley Brands, he was a race car driver, and literally in one of the races, he was acting the fool, and I crashed into him, and it was all on ESPN. I had to tune him up in one of my races. So then I was like, so now we're friends, and I'm getting him business, and he's like, who would have thought that after, anyway. So the thing about this, when you're in that TikTok live, okay, and you see a band, you could buy the merch, the exclusive merch, you could buy the album, you could buy the tour tickets that are coming up without leaving the performance. If it was any other platform, it's a very friction where it's like you're leaving and it's like, what did I miss? Oh, I missed the best part of the song. So you never have to leave. So that, and also, what does that do? That counts as an album sale. So now you're going back to selling the full album if you want that product.
Right.
So, and that counts as a sound scan type of thing. So they're gonna revolutionize the way music is played, the way gaming is done, all these different platforms, the way social selling is done as well. So TikTok is a brilliant platform. We're happy to be here, and we're all in. That's why we're giving, we pay for training for our creators. We're bringing in like-minded people to train on the shop side, to train on the live side. A viral coach that is amazing, which we do trainings, every twice a week on that side of things, on the shop side, and we got Joy from New Zealand and his wife Shania that are going to be training, on like a business side of things. There's more to it. We're having a CPA come in to tell you like what you can write off as a creator, like your internet, your phone, your microphone, your sign behind you, all of that stuff you can write off. Your clothes for that event. There's a lot of different gifting. If you're out there gifting, that's a write-off. If you're recruiting or you're trying to, if you're gifting to, so you would like go after this, when I go live tonight, Caesar, you throw me a uni, you can say, hey, that was a payment for Bill coming on my podcast.
Yeah. Well, we're also here because you're going to promote your own podcast that you have out there. Supposedly you have some.
I do. I have a pod, but it's been. I started that podcast because I was bored during COVID, and I was so I was bored doing that, and I bought a gaming rig, and I'm not really like everyone's like, oh yeah, this is racing. It's whatever. It's a game. Yeah. It's still a game. So I have a racing sim. Right. Because we couldn't race. The whole world was shut down. So we were doing that, but that got kind of boring. And I was doing a podcast, and I was like, let's talk about stuff. And, my podcast is pretty like funny, and if I don't say so myself, but it's really about like just interviewing other like friends of mine that are in racing and baseball and just sports. And, yes. I don't know, we got 100 and something thousand viewers. I actually have like 10 episodes that I'm just been too, I don't want to say I was too lazy, but because I've been really full on in this TikTok thing, but I've been basically I have 10 episodes. Just so we record it, we don't do it live because I've been known to say things. My crew edits that shit. Not too much, like certain things, but even like it gives the opportunity for the guests, like if they said something controversial, some of the guests are like, no, fuck it, I said it, I'm gonna live with that. Other guests are like, please, can you delete that? I'm like, yeah, sure, we'll do that.
Let me share something with you real quick. So yes, I became part of this agency not long ago, about a couple weeks ago maybe, and I have had great success in two things. The fact that I was able to finally get the stream key that I needed through TikTok, which is another thing they were able to
2 days.
Awesome. 2 days. In 2 days, yeah. Bill was able to get it for us for the show in 2 days. So thank you. The other thing is that I've had made some great friends along the way, and some of the family and the team that I belong to right now is going crazy on the TikTok side, and they are sharing this live like crazy. Ash, thank you so much.
Drop them a uni. Drop them a uni.
10 people already. Man, you guys rock. Thank you so much for that. Sarah Baker, she's also been crazy going on it. So fear not, I will come back to your lives, and I will return the favor. So thank you so guys so much.
What are they doing?
They're just blowing up they're blowing up the gifts, they're blowing up the sharing the lives, and they're hitting the loves and the likes. And I was like, hey, Breakfast at Tiffany sent you a text when you get a chance. Yeah, she did. Oh no, he sent them. My bad. I was like, I'm reading as you're talking.
She don't like me. She don't like me.
Well, in the background here, I sent her a text. I was like, hey, jump on. We'll talk about. We're talking.
Well,
about
I got. It's funny. I got her husband working in Mexico for us right now, and I told her he's got to take one for the team. Only Tiffany and I know what that means. So, taking one for the team.
But Tiffany's like, haha, I love Bill. I was like, yeah, because he's paying your bills right now.
All right, we need someone to throw Caesar. I don't know why I call you Hector.
You're confusing your Mexicans and your Hispanics.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, exactly. I'm Italian. Everyone's Luigi.
Hey, at least you didn't say he looks like a Juan.
No, because I know why. I pulled up I pulled up another website, and the first name I read was a creator that we have is Hector, and that's why. But so we literally need someone like 24,000 coins will, and for the one, and we will be a massive senior certified agency. So we're
What
that
do
close.
you want me to? Tiffany says, "What do you want me to throw?"
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Throw them whatever. I was only joking. You don't have to. Somebody's gonna do it.
She said, "You want me to do it?"
No, Tiffany, Tiffany, don't spend your husband's money. He's gonna be wining and dining someone in Mexico.
He gets per diem, dude. He's making the cash right now. He's making per diem. He's fine.
I want him to like take out women on dates tonight. I told him. I was like,
yes, this is Family Shows brought to you by.
It's a family show. Hold on here.
Yeah.
What are they throwing? I think you only got like 36 diamonds. Like that, we gotta get up. Come on,
she
man.
She just sent me a bubble headphones, which is cool. So thank you.
Okay, you did got that.
She's throwing out the peace sign. She's like, I'm out. I don't know. She's like, I can't take this right now.
Who said she's out?
Shauna Lee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we love her though.
Yeah, no, I love her too. It's funny, but let me actually, this is a great spot. I want to actually sit here and actually tell you and thank my sponsors. Texoma Harley Davidson, thank you so much for being a great sponsor of the Battle Rhythm podcast. You guys rock. Kenny and his crew are great. So if you're looking for a Harley deal, please go to Texoma Harley Davidson. It's probably one of the best in the area here in the DFW area. So yes, thank you. My other favorite is called the Black Sheep Lounge. The Black Sheep Lounge is my favorite cigar shop, and it's a great little place to actually go and have some old-fashioned cocktails. And what I mean by that, it's the old-fashioned with smoked cherry. Oh my God, it's great. Just go ask Nick and Ashlyn. So thank you so much for your continued support of the Battle Rhythm podcast. I will see you here probably this Saturday. I believe we're going there on Saturday. So it's cool because it's our 1 year anniversary. So we're going to be there on Saturday. So thank you, Nick and Ashlyn, for the Black Sheep Lounge. So thank you very much. Also to EGA Construction out of the DFW area, owned and operated by a veteran. So thank you, Lynn Toomer, so much for your continued support. Scott's Construction, as I mentioned already. So thank you so much. And also to the American Legion Riders Post, MIA Post 231, Lake Texoma. Thank you for your continued support. And I promise you that the website that you guys are sponsoring for the Battle Rhythm podcast actually will be out by next week. It's in the last stages of it. So thank you so much for that. And so yes, there we go. All right. Nice. And also to Think Loud Studios for being the newest sponsor of the Battle Rhythm podcast.
We are?
I just threw it out there.
Okay. No,
I just
threw it
out there.
Yeah, well, we can. Okay. That's how you do it, guys. You just put you on the spot and like, yeah, we need a sponsor. Somebody's got to pay the light bill and the internet. Yeah,
I'm telling. Hey,
we're gonna get the next level internet plan. So like Caesar's on dial up right now. Just kidding.
People don't even know what dial up is anymore, dude. I'm trying to get Starlink, man. I'm trying to get Starlink. If we get Starlink, one of our shop creators was like, "Oh, my husband wanted to go camping, and I'm camping, and we don't have Wi-Fi." I'm like, "Well, you should get a Starlink Mini. I got it. Like, you could mount it. I got it mounted to my Tesla roof. Or you could have I can stream while driving with on the other app. There's an app that you could do that with, which is kind of crazy. They don't care. Inferior app, but it's still funny to do that with. And yeah. So anyway, and she literally went and drove like 50 miles to like a Walmart to buy a Starlink Mini, and she got Starlink. So now she can do TikTok shop while she's camping with her husband. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm looking into it. I'm looking into it because I have the local cable channel here, and my modem went down. Like it was going up and down, up and down, up and down. It's supposedly have 1 terabyte of stuff, and
yeah, I don't think you do.
Know, man. I don't either. I think I
was the founder and creator of a fiber optic and data center company. Yeah, so it's okay.
Yeah. What did I miss, Tiffany? What did I miss? Bill sent you a race car if you want to. Oh yeah, thank you. I didn't even see it. Okay, so you guys have to realize that I am actually reading out of my phone everything that's coming out. I don't see it on the screen because the screen is actually on my actual.
Where else is this at? Are you on like YouTube and shit like that?
I'm on YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, and also on Voice of the People, USA Radio and Television Network. It's on the actual app of that, which I run the military veteran channel for that. So yeah, so that's what that's what I was telling you, that if once you and I discuss it off the air, for your show to actually be streamed over to that show as well. So
yeah,
cool.
We'll talk about that. Like I said, my podcast does pretty well as it is. Like the last episode is like 1.2 million views, and so if anyone wants to be on the podcast too, we'll have you on, Caesar. Even though you're like not a sports guy, but we'll make.
I am a sports guy. That's the thing. You don't understand, dude. I am a sports.
Well, no, I mean like usually I'm interviewing like professional athletes. That's my point. Yeah.
Wow,
that's what I mean. That's what I mean by. That's what I meant. Sorry about that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm in the D League. See, this is why I joined the agency, so I can actually get ranked up and go to the A League. And right now I'm in the
roast
D
you live. Yeah,
it's a roast live. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be like you're like Don Rickles, and I'm probably like Dean Martin.
Nah, I'm just kidding. But anyway, but yeah. So that's it. Also, I mean, obviously, you say Battle Rhythm Podcast. One thing I kind of failed to mention is I am a military veteran. I was a military police officer back then. It was called 95 Bravo. I went to Fort McClellan, Alabama, for my one station unit training. I got ranked as a 10-star general. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, no, but I was an NCO. I was an NCO. I was in Operation Desert Shield and Desert Storm. We were Operation Just Cause when we got Noriega. Still, like, that was always the funny one. They were like, well, what's the mission name? Just Cause. I'm like, oh, like just because, like we needed some training that day.
Right.
Like it was like really so yeah, when Noriega kind of hauled himself into Papal Nuncio, and we were there, and so all that good shit. So shout out to all the veterans there, and one of the things near and dear to my heart is making sure that homeless veterans are have a roof over their head and fed, and as well. So like that, and then even like hungry children, like that's just, there's no place in this world for children that are hungry. So because I grew up very poor from a single mom with 6 kids on welfare. And in Newark, New Jersey. So Brick City representing, and peace. Throw up the signs. So like things like that. It's those are kind of what makes me tick, and kind of between that and obviously my 3 beautiful daughters. Those are my why. Everyone has to have the why.
Exactly. I have a really good friend of mine. He was the past state commander from Alabama for the VFW. And he's like, he always tells me, he always asks me, right? He's like, hey Caesar, so why did you join the VFW? What is your why? Why are you still doing it? Why do you keep doing, your podcast? Why is this? The whole reason is like, for me, is I want to help people in any way I can, right? So by me having this platform, having this voice, if Bill was, and I'm just taking that as an example because Bill's a veteran. But if Bill was struggling right now with certain things, I would have I have contacts that will give us alternatives of where we can go. Right? It's like, hey, Bill's suffering right now. He's going through a tough time, and I have several people that actually are able to have a relief fund for this and things of that nature. So that's why I started doing this podcast, because it started as an informational thing, and then it kind of transpired into a interview format where I started interviewing different leaders, different people. I've had people from military Medal of Honor recipients, kids, other veterans have written books, generals. I'm actually working on getting an interview with General Flynn here soon, nice. And we're hoping to he's going to be here as well, because everybody has a lot of questions about General Flynn, but because he was. I don't know. I think he got blamed for stuff that he didn't really, really do. So we'll just get into that later on with that.
Story of my life,
right?
Yeah. I and to say something about that too is like, people out there a lot of times, like, and this goes to a lot of people, if your life isn't going well, sometimes you have to look in the mirror and look at yourself. Okay. Yes. You really do. And you have to take accountability and say, okay, what's going on in my life, and not feel sorry for yourself, not play the victim, and not be like gaslight people and be a narcissist. you really have to take accountability of yourself and see what can be changed and say, like, okay, how does karma start working in my favor and not against me? Okay. Because it's also the energy you put out in this world. And oftentimes people don't like, oh my, can't be me. Can't be me. But oftentimes it is you, and it's the little things. And when you start taking accountability for yourself and blame yourself, and then but use that as motivation and fuel to fire to become a better person. Okay. And then say, don't always look at what's in it for you. Okay. Like I wake up every day and say, how can I help someone? Okay. Like but I'm fully convinced some people get out of bed, they put their 2 feet on the ground and say, you know what, how can I be the biggest asshole today? I really, and then it's like, seriously, it's like, what the fuck are they thinking? You know what I mean? And if that's how you're going to live your life, great. You have no place in my home. You have no place in my building. You have no place in my family. And I will get you out as quickly as possible. Okay. And a few people on this platform have learned that way. Like, I don't play with my people. Okay. And especially, no offense to guys out there. If you're a female too, same thing. I got 3 daughters, and it's like, you know what? I say, it's like, what if that was my daughter? What if that was my daughter? Because like I said to somebody today, if what you did to that person was one of my daughters, we'd be dancing a different dance right now. And there's only one outcome for that one. So that's, you know what I mean? And you can't come back from that. You can't come back from that. So
exactly. And it's important to do that. So, all right. So we've come to the top of the hour.
And what does that mean?
It means that the Battle Rhythm podcast will take a quick little break because I have to make sure that our stream is
sponsors,
good sponsors, and I also want to
especially that new sponsor you got, Think Loud. They want to be promoted.
Studios, exactly.
That check. Listen, you don't shout out Think Loud, that check bounces every time.
It has. I've had to take them to civil court a couple of times already.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. I don't lose.
Yeah.
I don't fucking lose, guys.
Thank you, Legal Shield.
There you go. Exactly. F. Lee Bailey.
Yes. Or what was it? Larry H. Parker. I don't know if you remember that guy, Larry H. Parker.
Yeah. Exactly.
If you've been in an accident, call Larry H. Parker. He will fight for you. Anyway, so yes, but I actually want to share a video that a friend of mine by the name of Bailey Vaughn from the local KTEN news here in Sherman, Texas, did a great story about a 96-year-old U.S. Marine veteran, not only of 1, not 2, but 3 major conflicts: World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. Gunnery Sergeant Jim Hahn, also known as a Tootsie Roll Man. So I want to play this video for you guys. I will be asking some questions, so you might want to pay attention, people out there in the face my friend calls it the fascist book. My friend also calls it other things, but we're also on all of other streaming medias, on TikTok, obviously, here on the YouTubes, the other ones that I'm not going to say anymore. But yes, you can actually see them there on the graphic where we're at and where we're being watched at. But I am going to say that we are also streaming live right now on Voice of the People USA Radio and Television Network, Busey Digital, and also on Patriot Radio out of Florida. So thank you so much to those guys. When we come back, we'll be talking some more to Bill, and perhaps we're going to settle our differences here on civil court or outside of the civil court. So when we come back, we'll be talking some more to my fellow veteran here, Bill, and we'll talk more about Think Loud Studios, because I feel that this is going to be a very, very interesting show for everybody. So when we come back,
how long is that video?
It's about 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to get some water.
Yeah,
I'm
please.
thirsty. I didn't eat. Somebody was going to DoorDash me Chick-fil-A, but she didn't. She's so hot. She's so hot. Like, hey, I keep it real.
Hey, dude, you gotta do what you gotta do, brother. So, all right. So when we come back, we're gonna be talking to Bill and his hotness. So we'll be back in a minute.
Thank you.
As he approaches his 96th birthday, Jim Hahn still remembers intimate details about his time serving as a Marine in World War II, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War. And he also remembers how it all started.
Mother wasn't going to sign. I told her, I said, if you don't sign, I'll lie about my age. And she signed.
He was inspired to enlist when walking down the street at 16 years old. He tells K10 he saw some people messing with a Marine and his girlfriend.
They was doing anything they could try to make him mad. He told his girlfriend there to go down and wait for him at the red light at the end of the street there. He turned around and whipped all 4 of those guys.
A year later, he was off to San Diego for basic training. Han joined the occupation force in both China and Japan during World War II, which marks the only time in the history of Japan that it has been occupied by a foreign power. A bitter time these days, though. Gunnery Sergeant Han holds tight to the sweeter moments.
It's going into Japan, there, into town. I seen all these little kids running around there, and they looked like they was hungry and everything else. So I started in getting candy from our PX and taking it in there and giving it to the little kids. It got to where whenever I'd come inside the city limits, man, here come all these kids.
What he didn't realize at the time, candy would one day become his lifeline. In November of 1950, just a few months after the Korean War began, 8,000 fighters, mostly Marines, were trapped in the Chongjin Reservoir, surrounded by 120,000 Chinese soldiers. And you guessed it, Sergeant Han was one of those Marines.
If somebody told me this, I'd have thought of him as being a liar, because I did not think that it would get 90 degrees below zero. I seen guys just walking along, and all of a sudden I could stop walking, and they just did. They'd freeze to death while they was walking.
Freezing, barely hanging on to life. The Marines called for ammunition using their code word, Tootsie Roll.
I never will forget that. They got on the radio there and talking to them, said, send us some Tootsie Rolls. And they was talking about ammunition, a certain type of ammunition.
Well, the soldier on the other end of that radio took the message literally, and they dropped into the reservoir Tootsie Rolls.
Here's these 3 planes there coming out with these parachutes coming down there with Tootsie Rolls. It's supposed to be ammunition, but it's Tootsie Rolls. But if it hadn't been for them, a lot of us, including me, would probably starve to death.
Those little chocolate candies were the fuel that sustained the troops. All other provisions were frozen, so they survived on the chocolate.
It seemed impossible that they was there for any other reason than to save my life. I thank God many times for the fact that I lived through all of it. Didn't lose any arms or legs or anything out of way. I sat in this foxhole, and people all around me freezing. And some reason or other I didn't.
He says all he thought about was his next breath and how he would use it.
I don't know, I still think about it sometimes. I know that God saved me from it. Try to thank God 3 or 4 or 5 times a day about that.
Decades later, Sergeant Han literally holds on to that memory with a bucket of Tootsie Rolls made specifically for him with American flags after the company heard his story. Those Marines that made it out are now revered as the heroes of the Frozen Chosen. But this one calls Texoma home, and he chooses to spend his time right here in the Sherman VFW.
I feel like they're brothers. This, to me, is part of the military.
As this veteran reflects on a life of service most would never know, Han would do every second of it again. The few, the proud, the Marines. It was such an honor to be able to sit down with Jim, and I just want to say right here on the record, thank you for your service. Not only a World War II veteran, a 3-war veteran. He decided to just keep going back. I know.
And you know, I had heard that, I knew that there was something involving Tootsie Rolls, but that was the first time I actually heard that full story, and that is so incredible.
And he's just walking around Texoma.
Why do 90% of regulars say the Black Sheep Lounge just feels different? Is it the hand-picked cigars, the signature cocktails, or the warm, welcoming crowd? Let's find out what makes this place a true Denison gem. At the Black Sheep Lounge, we believe in celebrating the finer things without the fuss. Our walk-in humidor is stocked with premium cigars for every palate, from those discovering their first smoke to lifelong aficionados. But we're more than cigars. Our bartenders craft old fashions the old-fashioned way, rich, smooth, and perfectly balanced every time. what really sets us apart. It's the atmosphere. Picture low lights, plush chairs, and a community that welcomes newcomers and regulars alike. Whether you're looking to unwind after work, catch up with friends, or just enjoy a quiet moment, you'll find your spot here. So, swing by 127 West Main Street and see why the Black Sheep Lounge is downtown Denison's unique hideaway. Pull up a chair, light up, and raise a glass with us. You belong here.
Welcome back to the Battle Rhythm Podcast. I am Caesar here live on Voice of the People USA Radio and Television Network, also on BC Digital, Patriot Radio, and also live on our brand new social video platform called TikTok. That is my newest one. It's also awesome. And I'm also here joined by the owner / creator / pro race driver, Bill the Thrill Hynes from Think Loud Studios, amongst all other stuff. So I'm not going to tell all your titles because, we're going to be here all night, which is fine. So
Thank you.
Back. So did you get your water? You good to go?
Yeah, I filled it up. I went to the bathroom. I texted Tiffany while I was on the toilet, just so you know. And then, but here's the thing. The one title that is my most proudest is father. So shout out to my daughters. So
Hey, that's awesome. I hope they're watching tonight, and I'm sorry that you're hearing some foul language here on the.
Oh, they heard it all. Believe me.
Oh, okay. Well,
they would expect nothing less.
It's
not foul. It's just keeping it real. Like, hey,
No, you're right. It's cool. I mean, it just happens, So
yeah.
All right. So we were talking about certain things, and the one thing that that we haven't really touched yet is, how did you actually get into racing? Like, where did that come about?
Well, I played baseball, and I basically was getting time to where it's like, I was a catcher, so your knees start going, and man, there was a period in my life where a few years, like every night I couldn't go to bed because my knees hurt so bad. And it was like during the day it was fine, but when you laid down, it was like, fuck, it's throbbing. And it's like, it's funny. So when I stopped playing baseball, I had to do something else. And one of my good friends, one of my best friends, like, he's one of the most legendary race car drivers ever on the planet. And his dad is like the GOAT. So his dad's like, if you would say, like, if you want the GOAT of racing, this is the GOAT of racing. And he's known all over the world, won F1 championships. He's won the Indianapolis 500. He's won the Daytona 500, one of the only drivers that's ever done that. And we'd go-karting. Like, if we go to an event and we'd have rental cars, like literally, if everyone's seen like the Days of Thunder thing, is like made from that. Like, we'd take rental cars and do we'd be like banging each other and like going nuts, like cording the tires, like we do burnouts. And I took an S63 back. It's a Mercedes AMG. It was a rental. It was actually a rental. It was funny. And then I had him pick it up at the Encore in Vegas because the tires went bald. I'm like, I don't know what happened.
You guys gave me the fucking car.
Yeah, it was so bad. It was so bad. I should post some of these videos online because I have like just picking them up from the airport. Just, it's just like, broken. So don't recommend that. And so just from doing that, and I started doing I'd buy a Mercedes AMG car, and they'd give you this free course to go to like Laguna Seca or to Circuit of the Americas in Austin. Say, oh, come to our free course, and then like the instructors, like I'd be on their ass, like right on their ass, and be like, "What are you doing?" And be like, I was like, "Go faster," and like I'd be beating the instructors, and then so there was like, "Oh, you should just like try a race." So I tried an amateur race, and I just crushed everyone. So then I just started racing, and I started beating a lot of people. Like in a car, I'm lethal. Like I'm very, very good in a car. I can make a car dance. Okay, these fast hands. So then, so one of my friends was doing stadium super trucks, and he's like, and his name's EJ Vizo. He's he's from Venezuela. He's a very good friend of mine. Actually, you know what? I gotta call EJ. Shit. I got EJ Vizo.
Yeah.
And then actually my friend from Colombia, Carlos Munoz, another IndyCar driver. I gotta call these guys. Like I gotta be like, yo, we're in Latin America, yo. Anyway, so just from that, and then I started with Stadium Super Trucks, and it's a very unique form of discipline of racing. It's one of the hardest platforms to race on, and if you could drive a Stadium Super Truck, which many can't, you could drive any car, and so that's how I got started, and won some endurance championships. It's like you're in a car for 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours. We did a 25-hour race where each of us got 5 hours in the car, and we're like, you know what, each of us got we would be like, you know what, everyone do their own, like, do your 5. So I did the first 5, and then I got out, and I was like, what do I do for the next 20 fucking hours? And I was gonna go to sleep, and then the guy calling the race was being, I'm like, fired him. I fired my crew chief, and then I became the crew chief. So I did the first 5 hours, and I crew chief for the next 20. And then I became the crew chief for the first 5 hours. Yeah. So I was like, and my friend, this Scottish guy, he brought a $2 million Prevost bus for us to like sleep in, and I'm like, I can't even use the freaking Prevost. Yeah. So
that's crazy. That's awesome. So like, really,
that's how I got into racing. So
again, just the right place, the right time, basically.
Yeah, and same thing with baseball. I've like won so many championships with that. So I've always been a team player. So from like 6 years old on, from baseball, it's like, but even being in the military, I say the military is the ultimate team sport, because if you can't count on your brother to your left and the right, when if they know they can't count on you, and let's face it, like in the military, and I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but there's a thing called fragging,
Yes.
and if there's and here's the thing, it happens because if your group and your unit don't feel like you're going to put them in the best position to win, and winning in the military is living. Okay. And if you feel like you have one cancer in your unit, that can happen. So I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying, like, back in when the shit hits the fan and you're in combat, if you think that the person to your left or right or behind you is not going to pull their weight, and it's going to compromise the whole of the unit, that happens. Unfortunately, so that goes down to training and preparation. And if one person, that's why it's like in training, when I see if I saw one of my troops goofing off, it's like, not fucking on my watch, you're not. You're gonna keep practicing until you get that shit right, because we're not gonna let down our brother to the left and the right. And everyone's like, oh, when you got this award or that award in the military, did you like that or whatever? It's like, no, the best award I got was coming home, like, living. I came home alive. I came home with both my legs and my arms. I don't care about an Army Achievement Medal or a Commendation Medal or I got a Joint Service Commendation Medal. I don't care about that. That shit. Like, you know what I mean? I got back on the wall there, plaques and shit like that. And it's like, I don't give a fuck about any of that. The one award I don't have, which I'm glad I don't have, is a Purple Star.
Yeah, the Purple Heart. Yeah. Travis and Charlene.
I don't want that one, but I'm like, God bless the people that do have them, because that's they paid a sacrifice, not the ultimate sacrifice. They paid that sacrifice. But
exactly. Travis and Charlene Middleton. Sorry, just now getting on here. I've been on the phone with Canada from Georgia. Hey, no worries, man. Thank you so much for being here for us. Travis and Charlene are joining us on from Rumble and Facebook as well.
I like their logo, by the way.
Yes, great people. They're going to be they're great friends of another friend of mine. He has his own show called Politishock, also on Voice of the People television network. Dan Smeriglio, who is the only candidate to actually,
he's a friend of ours.
Contest, yes, a friend of ours. Contest Susan Collins up in Maine. So he's actually running for the for Senate up in Maine right now. So. Yes, so Travis and Charlene, they've been friends of Dan for a long time. So by default, they became friends of mine and friends of mine now. So thank you so much for tuning in with us. So appreciate you guys' comments. So yes, nice. so much.
Showing you the love.
I'm telling you, dude, I'm so humbled at this platform, because you get to meet a lot of people that a lot of times you never thought you'd meet in a million years, And the one thing that I've noticed is that the more you open up about certain topics or certain things, is that people are going to start either really listening to what you're saying and respecting you and doing those things, and it's super awesome. So they do want to say hello to you, Bill, Travis and Charlene.
Who?
Bill is, yes, he is a businessman. He's also a great friend, mentor. He actually lives in York, Pennsylvania. He is a multi-talented, faceted guy. He is a race car driver, super trucks, professional driver on the X Games. Also owns a world-renowned studio for recording, also for agencies for like TikTok and things of that nature. So Bill is a one-stop all for everything. So if you need a brand, this guy is your man. He is a brander, for a lack of a better term.
Just to correct you, I do not live in York, PA. That's where the studio is. So
Well,
yeah.
I apologize.
I mean, I do have a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath condo up here on the 3rd floor, but other than that, my primary home is in Eastern Pennsylvania, but I also have a home in New Jersey and some other areas of the world that are undisclosed. You never know when you got to bug out. I'm just kidding.
Exactly, and they, more than anybody, they would understand exactly what this means. So.
Exactly.
So, which is fine. So I wanted to say thank you so much to everybody that's actually on TikTok right now. You guys are showing me the love on that side, so thank you so much for all the gifts that you guys have given
Show
me.
them the love. Drop them in uni. Nobody
Thank
will.
you so much.
No doubt.
Thank you so much for
We
that.
should.
You guys are awesome. The whole Think Loud Studios are super awesome. And Bill, I have a surprise for you.
Sure.
Somebody wanted to come on stage and
That's fine.
and do a little dance, do a little show.
No, don't. I don't want to dance. Come on.
No,
You're kidding, right?
do it. About the dance, yes, I am. But
I hope you're kidding. I saw, like I was saying, it's Chad Gracie will tell you. I take the.
You'll know as you get to know me. The sarcasm is my number one.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah. See,
yeah.
That's
So here we go. Please welcome on stage the one, the only. And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany? She said, I think I remember the feeling.
Nice.
So
that's my boss right there.
Oh my God.
Everybody's
I am not dancing.
Well,
So
thank you for that, and I'm sure your husband would
Thank
actually
God.
also appreciate that, even though he's on dates right now in Mexico, courting people.
Apparently, Bill's sending him on dates to get.
Listen. I've heard Tiffany sing. So if she dances like she sings, we're probably in a bad. Like Chad Gracie,
Listen.
the drummer of Live, basically told her to stop singing. So like
That was so embarrassing. Okay,
he's
but
like, someone
honestly,
shut her up. You know
It
what I
was
mean?
so bad.
Wow, like that.
I can actually dance better than I can sing, if you can believe it, which is good.
You probably dance like Elaine Bennis in Seinfeld.
No, I took dance for like 18 years of my life. I was in
Hey.
competitive dance.
Well, I'll show a video of you to my daughter, who's my oldest daughter, dances very well.
And
Really?
the only thing that came to
I'd love
mind
to
for
see
me
it.
was Will Ferrell when he's dancing in an old school with the thing. That's the only thing that came to mind when you said that you were a professional dancer. That was the only thing.
Oh boy. For the record,
Yes.
I did not say I was a professional dancer.
Okay, well,
Stephanie.
tit for
Is there a
tat.
pole involved?
There's no pole.
The only poll I have is, all right, so how long will it take for? No, just kidding. So,
Crazy.
all right.
I
So,
bet he's
first
sneaky
of all,
funny.
so thank you for joining us tonight, Tiffany. I wanted to obviously we're talking about the agency that Bill has built
Yeah.
throughout the last 4 months.
I
Actually,
didn't build it. Someone else built the whole thing, brick by brick.
Bill.
well, yes, but built your side of the agency, right?
Bill's being
I'm being
Bill's
very
being
salty right now. Yeah,
it's an inside joke.
I'm being a dick.
No, he's
All
not.
right. Stop being a Richard. All right. You're
Sorry.
Bill.
Oh, you're
not
not
Richard.
Are you not allowed to curse on your podcast? I'm sorry.
At this
You
point,
probably
I've
should
already
have gave
taken-
me the rules ahead of time, because I'm pretty good at like playing by the rules of which I'm told to play by. But if I'm not given rules, I definitely like draw outside the lines.
Yeah.
I think loud. I don't even like not inside the box. I'm not even near a box. So things
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Well, okay. So the great thing about my podcast and the network I'm on is the fact that I don't. That's the beauty of it. Like we don't. What's the word?
Care.
Ban and or really.
Yeah, well, I'm going to the moderation of TikTok, so I know we're not going to. So like, if I'm good on TikTok, and TikTok has very, really, good community guidelines which
Yep.
to play by, and if you follow them and you play the rules of there, you can make a lot of money on it. So that's the thing. If you can, temper yourself to that, you're good. So it's
Yep.
yeah, it's going to be they let you get away with a little bit, but
Exactly. But yeah, so you also have to be, I'm trying to be I want to say professional in a way that, I want to be picked up by other people, you know what I mean? Because this is my dream, to actually my dream when I was growing up, as a little boy in Mexico, that I wanted to be on the radio, and I wanted to do certain things, and this is actually giving me that that platform to do it. And some people say that I have a face for radio, so it works.
that's really good.
Just saying, it works. It's really good. So, but I'm trying to move up to that type of status and rank to where I can, my podcast is talked about in ways that I am making a change, making a difference in other people's lives because of the content that I'm bringing. Be it that I, the speech or however the dialogue and all that stuff. So it just all depends. So again, I try to.
Sure.
I try to do that, but do I have a rule? No. I mean, I'm a sailor. I'm a soldier. I drop the F-bomb almost 3 times a day.
Yeah. No, you're definitely a gentleman. Like I definitely like the way you work. And
Well, thank
where'd
you.
he go? Oh,
I'm right here. I dropped something and I was humbled and I wanted to buy it to myself.
Don't drop the soap. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. That's why I got soap on a rope, even in the house.
Oh
So-
my goodness.
Anyway, so Tiffany, let me ask you a question. How
Okay.
did you get started with Think Loud, and where did you even hear about it?
Well, I guess I actually started TikTok back when the California fires happened, and I actually just wanted to get more kind of like live feed on what was going on at the time. And there was a ton of people from the area just posting videos and content. And so I just kind of started, looking at all, scrolling through TikTok and basically poking around. And I had no idea what TikTok was about. I didn't know about battling. I didn't know about live. So I had to kind of learn everything on my own, which was, I learned some lessons and I've met some amazing people. I've met some not so amazing people on here. And then I learned about TikTok through a streamer on here that I would go and watch. And this opportunity just kind of came to me, and I was really sort of hesitant about it at first, I guess, because I was like, this sounds too good to be true.
Mhm.
And and I ended up helping sort of recruit and teach and explain to people about the agency. And then I was asked to come on as an agent. And then, I mean, the rest is history, I guess.
So how did you hear, or how did you meet Tiffany here?
Through another streamer on the app.
There's someone I will not name because he's dead to me.
Oh boy. Next question.
Yeah, I don't like when I don't fuck with someone anymore. I don't fuck with them anymore. I don't give
Can
them.
I just say,
Sorry.
so I will say that when I was on TikTok, I actually almost left. I actually deleted the app. I not only deleted the app, I deactivated my account for a minute because I was so kind of got into this place of what am I doing on here? What am I trying to accomplish? What are my goals here? And I met a lot of really fun people, but I didn't know what my purpose was on this platform. And honestly, it's so crazy how I'm here right now. And I truly feel like this is my home. Like this is exactly what I want to be doing on here. I want to help other creators grow on this platform. I want to help them and get their network and whatever their goals are. Like that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to build a community here. So that's what I'm just very beyond grateful for the opportunity. And I mean, I have there's amazing creators in the whole agency. My team is full of amazing people, just genuine people that I truly care about. And I just can't believe that this all happened, because I feel so lucky to have Bill and Chad and all of my team. I mean, everyone's so supportive, and all of my team. So I mean, kind of my TikTok story. I feel like I'm finally in my place, and this is what I'm supposed to be doing here, you know?
Well, the fact that you're literally sitting on your couch in your home, I hope you feel like you're at home.
This is where I'm supposed to be.
I don't know.
I should be in Mexico with a margarita.
No. I don't think you're allowed to say that. I really don't.
Why not?
What? Margarita is a lady.
Yeah,
that's who her husband's with, Margarita.
Yeah,
he better not be.
Somebody is saying like, why can't I send Tiffany gifts? Yeah, she's on like a Zoom thing. It's a video platform. The only one you could send gifts is Caesar. So send the gift to Caesar. He may or may not send it to Tiffany, but we'll take that.
He'll Venmo me. No, just kidding.
He'll
send Caesar all the love. Send his daily heart.
Okay, so I pop under.
Tiffany don't deserve it. Caesar's like, yes. Sorry.
Look, I don't go live very often because like I'm working behind the scenes. I work behind the scenes type of guy. This is the only time I will go live because this is like my my platform, my thing that I do. This is why I always do it. And everybody else is they depend on this stuff. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying that I see them do a lot more lives than I do, and which is fine. I don't I don't do all that stuff as much as I can. But yeah, yes, Venmo Caesar. I will give you the link here soon. It's I only do it once a week, and it's for 2 hours. It's do I go on every once in a while? I'll go on. I'll jump on somebody's live. I don't expect much of anything because I'm not the one that's being the host. So I just share the love that way, I guess. I only ask for the love once a week, Tuesdays at 9 Eastern. That's the only time.
The consistency is good. That's good.
No, it is, and one of the things that I learned through the TikTok thing is that people my age, we tend to be very inconsistent about being live. I'm just saying, it's a true fact, and it's actually been a study by TikTok. So, just saying. But yeah, I'm very specific as to when I do it because of all of the other things that I'm involved with. I'm part of other organizations, not just this, and that I dedicate my time to, being servant, and I'm part of the planning and zoning board here in my local area. I'm also part of another district, not district. It's a cultural district board that I'm part of as well. So I try to be very, very well rounded and just keep serving. Like I said, it's very important to be involved in your own community. And I always say that if you're going to complain about it, then get involved. Don't complain and not get involved. So, that's your PSA.
I completely agree.
So, yes. Thank you to the Thrill 57 for sharing the live. I appreciate you. People don't know this. That's Bill. Yeah, that's him right there.
Somebody's like, share the podcast with me. I was like, okay, I'll gotta do this. So there he is. Joey Bag of Donuts just came in. Joey, that's my friend from Yonkers.
Dude, the only thing, like when somebody says Joey, I always think Joey Barafuco. No, I'm just saying. That's like the first thing that always pops up in my head because that name was drilled so many times, especially through the media, right? And that's the one thing or Joey from Friends.
I think, but I think mentioning that guy's, I think that mentioning his name is a violation of community guidelines.
Oh, damn it! Good thing I have the two people that I need in order. Hey, I'm about to get banned, so can you please help me here? So,
oh Lord,
which is me. You guys, I am having so much fun. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Bill, I know you're a super busy guy and everything, so thank you so much for taking the time. And I know it was last minute.
I almost had to cancel on you.
I'm glad you didn't, because I
know.
was building it up, and I sent everybody the promo, and they're like, "Oh my god, it's great! I'm gonna be on it."
I
And I was
wouldn't
like,
miss it.
"Sweet."
Yeah.
No, so I appreciate.
I'm not
that
even.
because-
I'm not kidding you. Like 3 minutes before you were on, I was on a call with a law enforcement agency dealing with a
No,
matter.
you're not on the call, dude. I'm like every time Tiffany's like, I gotta talk to Bill, but he's not answering right now. He's probably on a call. And she's like, sure enough, he was on a call.
Always. Well, that's why I got Starlink affixed to my car, so I could have like massive Wi-Fi while I'm driving down the road. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy. So
They got to come up with
a
smaller antenna for cars.
Oh, it's the size of your laptop. It's actually not bad anymore. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta invest in it. I think that'll be one of the good things to do. So maybe that'll be a business expense later on. So
could be, yeah.
All right, Tiffany. So let me ask you this. So you've obviously been very successful in the last several months. And obviously, you know, I consider Bill a great friend, a great leader, and a great mentor. And so obviously you've learned a couple of things from him, right? What is the one thing that you take away from and that you want to leave a legacy for leading people? How do you take that? How are you going to instill the culture? Because you're basically creating a culture for your team. So how are you doing that?
Oh boy. I mean, I think everybody's here with a different purpose and goal, kind of like what I talked about earlier, right? So I didn't even know what mine was. And I've had creators that have joined my team and they've literally said that same thing to me. I don't know what my goal is here. I just like to hang out. Or some people are like, this is how I want my main source of income to be for me now. I want to be a streamer. I want to go viral. I want this. So I kind of, you know, and I mean, we're growing bigger and bigger, but I really try and get everybody's personal goals, right? And then I look at, okay, how can I personally, individually, and with the tools from the agency, apply that so that you can be successful and achieve those goals, you know?
Right.
So that's kind of, you know, I genuinely do care about each and every one of you that's on my team. If you're listening, I care about you, Caesar.
They're listening.
But I do. I really feel it's almost like confusing sometimes. I feel just so blessed because we just have such a good, genuine group of people from all walks of life, and they all have so much to bring to the table. And sometimes it's even a confidence thing where people are just nervous to go live. And if that's how I can be here for you or teach you how to battle, like, then that's what I'll be here to do. And if you want to go further into your analytics on the back end and see, you know, that kind of thing, like, I can do that too. So it's just, I think more, I guess my answer is I treat everybody as they are, as a unique individual, and everybody has different goals on this platform, and they're all valid, you know,
right?
And just what you want to do.
Right. So I do have to acknowledge the presence of a great collaborator, another great friend, a guy by the name of Chad Gracie. He graced us with his presence.
I mean, we don't have to. He's got enough knowledge.
Yeah.
Wait, is Chad? Is he coming up?
He's on the chat.
30 million people have his records, so he doesn't need to be acknowledged.
I love.
I'm acknowledged. He's on my chat here. So thank you.
I know I can't see the chat, but hi, Chad.
Stop being so jealous, Bill.
I'm not jealous. I love that guy. So
I love Chad,
and you know what? And he knows. He knows I'm not jealous. So.
No, it's great. Dude, I'm just messing with you, but he is around, and he's everybody's laughing at this. They're loving it. They're loving the banter. It's hilarious. So thank you guys for being here. So it's awesome. So all right, so we've come to the part of the show that I like to call a little something that I always surprise my very first time guests with. This is called rapid fire questions.
Rapid Fire Question is brought to you by EGA Construction Services out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It is veteran-owned and operated with over 25 years of experience.
All right, rapid fire questions is brought
yeah.
to you by EGA Construction out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And thank you so much to Lynn and Karen Toomer for their continuous support. They are the owner and operator for the veteran construction, EGA Construction.
Oh my God.
Yes. What's up, Bill? You were going to say something?
But we're both, me and her are both first time guests. So is it duo rapid fire?
Yeah. Are we competing?
No, this is not competing. I'm just going to ask you questions that you're going to have to answer.
Bill and I want to compete.
Oh, okay. You guys want to compete? All right. Here we go. So we're also going to put it on the chat. We're going to be like, okay, so who do you think is going to win? And the way that this game works is that I will give you guys questions, separate questions, and you have to answer the question as soon as you can, as the very first thing that comes to mind. Okay. So, for example, and I always give this as an example. Okay. And
oh my God.
Okay. Stop looking at me like you have deer in the headlights.
My anxiety is so high right now.
Why?
Go ahead.
Okay, here's a question, and this is the sample question. Okay, and you have again, as soon as you hear it, you have to something that comes in your mind, and I'll ask you individually. Okay, or actually, no, I'll ask both of you the same thing, and then whoever
you blurt it out at the same time. Yeah.
Right. All right. You ready? Yeah, you are. All right, here we go. Here we go. Favorite book?
The Lord of the Rings.
Oh, damn. She got you.
Come on, Bill.
Favorite book?
Yeah.
We'll be here all day.
The Bible.
Oh, come on.
It's true. I don't read books. Yeah.
I don't read it.
All right. Here's the thing. No, okay. So the second favorite one, it would be by what's that? The guy Maxwell, the 360 leader. So it's basically how you can affect change in an organization from anywhere in the organization. You don't need to be the CEO. You can make a difference and an impact on someone's life by anywhere, even being the janitor. So it's called the 360 leader. So there you go.
I like those books.
Yep. I will recommend a book to you guys. It's called Dare to Think Differently, 16 Nuggets of Knowledge for Leadership by Brigadier General, retired, Tawanda Young. She was a guest of mine a couple of weeks ago here on the show. Great little book. Very personal. Personal in the way that she took the aspects from her life, the entire how she learned about being a great leader and how she was not only an emotional leader but also a charismatic leader and also a doer, right? So you take certain aspects of your life and apply them through how you treat everybody and how she was able to actually get to where she was at. So great little book. So Dare to Lead Differently by Tawanda Young. All right. So
another good one is Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich.
Yes. Very, very good book. Have you ever read that one, Tiffany?
No, I like the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People one. There's another one I read a long time ago. It's called The Art of the Start. It's a book about entrepreneurship. There's one that's about project management, and I read the whole thing and I can't remember what it's called, but it's kind of like what Bill was saying, where it gives it's kind of about how you run a warehouse, and it's not one person carrying the whole load. It's everybody has to work together to make it a success. I can't remember what it's called now.
It's called Building Blocks.
No, it's not. It's actually going to really bother me now, though. So I'm gonna message my husband.
All right, this one I'm gonna ask you guys separately on the questions. Okay, so are you ready? And we'll start with ladies first. So Tiffany, who's your favorite race car driver?
Oh, Bill Hynes. Boom.
She was about to get fired on this one.
No way. There's no freaking way, dude. Of course it's Bill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Bill on the spot. Bill, who's your favorite manager? Who's your favorite manager?
Probably Jen Smith.
I knew it.
Yeah. Yes, the truth comes out.
Actually, I don't have a favorite.
It's not favorites.
I was just messing with you.
I have a least favorite former one. But
Bill.
But I'm a dick. So no, it's funny though. So I had a sister that passed away from cancer, and it's funny. I tell Tiffany this all the time, like even like how she looks, and even how her mannerisms and her comedic timing and different things. She reminds me of my sister a lot. So it's like kind of just from that, just the way she vibes. It's like I feel like she's like, even though my sister was my big sister, it's like Tiffany's like my little sister right now.
Right.
Oh, Bill.
Yeah.
Yes, we've come to the time of the show where it's an emotional time.
No, it's so sweet. Every time he says that, my heart's always full.
Yeah. So
just so you know, Ash, she's freaking rolling on the floor laughing.
Why?
How do you know?
Because it's funny. It's I'm watching the little like, you know, the rolling little things.
I'm glad I can't see the comments.
You don't even want to know who my favorite race car driver is? Jeez.
I
was just kidding. First of all, I was just kidding about that thing. You already said you didn't say the name, but you did say that he was the GOAT.
His dad. No, actually, my favorite is him, not the dad. The dad's a GOAT, but I think he was even better than his dad. But just, you know, so that would be Michael Andretti. So
that's freaking awesome, dude. That's awesome.
He's disgustingly good.
Yeah.
Like me and Chad Gracie have been in rental cars with him where he's taking like exit ramps at like you're on the edge of your ass cheek, like fuck.
Oh my god.
You're like oh okay. Yeah, it's like, oh shit.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Crazy.
All right, dude. So whenever the Formula One down in Austin comes out, please let me know if you can get me some VIP tickets. That'd be awesome.
No problem.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll take
next question.
All right, here we go. All right, Tiffany.
This is supposed to be rapid fire. It's pretty fucking slow. Like, I don't want to see you in a fucking race.
Let's go, Caesar.
If this is rapid fire, you're like
it's like Tiffany. It's like squirrel. Squirrel. Sorry.
I'm locked in, Caesar. Let's go.
And this always happens because we just get caught up in the moment. Again, get caught up in the moment. It's a live show. All right. I'm not in under any time circumstances or nothing. All right, here we go. Tiffany, favorite military movie?
Oh, geez. That's. Can I say Stripes?
Yes, that's a good poll. That is a good poll.
I love that movie. I love that movie.
Yeah. Bill, how about you?
7.62 full metal jacket. There you go. That is the
Marine.
Yeah, it's like even I'm in the military. Gomer Pyle.
Yes. All right, Tiffany. If you were able to hang out with anybody in history, who would that be?
Oh. I mean, I feel like I'd say Jesus because Bill said the Bible, and now I'm like thinking about that.
Well, you can hang out with Jesus anytime over at the Home Depot, okay? He's my primo. He's over
Wait,
there.
What?
Primo.
Hey, what's going
on?
Hey.
No.
I don't even know if I said it right.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Bill, how about you? Who would you hang out in history?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably Thurman Munson. He was the catcher and captain of the New York Yankees that died tragically in a plane crash.
Oh wow!
Yeah, because I'm a catcher, you know, and he was one of the best. So I got a baseball card from him. I actually showed Tiffany's youngest kid the catch.
Yeah, they love that stuff. They love that stuff.
All right. Yeah. So keeping with the sports theme, Tiffany, what's your favorite sports movie?
Gosh, it's gonna be so cliche. There's too many. It's so cliche.
She's gonna say? I don't know what she's gonna say. Go ahead.
No, I don't want to say. No, there's too many. I love the Sandlot. I love Field of Dreams. I love Remember the Titans. I love Field of Dreams. I love Rudy. I can't pick. I don't know.
Rudy.
I know it's too much. There's too many.
I'm surprised they didn't even say A League of Their Own.
I don't like that movie.
What?
Yeah,
I don't like it. It's so
my
stupid.
My favorite part is just like there's no crying in baseball. That's just the funniest.
I know,
part.
but I say that all the time. But like the movie, I can just deal without. You know.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Bill, how about you? Favorite sports movie?
Oh, mine. Field of Dreams would be one for baseball, but then like I have to say this because it's funny, but it's let's just say very thin pancakes. Say crepes.
Oh, Talladega Nights.
The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. And it's funny that I've done some. Like one of my first interviews on CBS Sports when I was a race, and I was like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Like, it's like, so yeah, that movie is classic. It's like break your arm. Yeah, it's like Jean Girard. Yeah, like,
Ricky Bobby.
But another good one is We Are Marshall. A very very good movie.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's actually out of a true story.
What is that? Yeah. Is it Miracle? That's the hockey one.
Yes,
yeah, Miracle.
I like that one too. And I don't.
I thought you were going to
hockey.
say the Mighty Ducks too.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah. Coach Bombay.
She likes all those Disney movies.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Bucket list. Where would you like to go, Tiffany?
I want to go to the Caribbean and I want to go to Greece.
All right. Bill, I would ask you the same thing, but already know you've been everywhere, so I'm going to ask you where the least place you would like to go.
Oh, the least place? Yeah, no. Probably shouldn't say that. But
yeah, no.
Honestly, no, I will.
I would say jail.
No, honestly, I have no desire. I have no desire to ever return to the Middle East. So sorry.
Okay.
I've been there, didn't like it. It's just it's not even about like PTSD, but been there, been in combat there.
Yeah.
It's not even I just don't care to go back there. Like
been there, done
like, come to do Habibi, come to Dubai. Nah, I'll pass. I'd rather fucking be in Shittown, York, PA. So
been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. Now my favorite place in the world, which is like fucking me and Chad Gracie love, it's in Hawaii, and it's in the big island of Kona. At the Four Seasons. It's one of my favorite places. We're gonna have to Think Loud retreat there.
Yes.
I think we're gonna have to do like top performers.
Oh, we took a helicopter, right? And we literally were flying over a volcano that was erupting.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, if we're gonna go, this is the fucking good way to go.
Yeah.
I'm talking, it was like blowing
That's
up. I'm
amazing.
I'm telling the pilot, like, you can go higher.
Right. Right. Like I don't think we should be here.
I should post a video of that shit. It's really
do
fun.
it. That's amazing. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Heather has a little one saying, nope, no thank you. Heck no.
I would love that. I would love it.
Hawaii? No, thank you to Hawaii or
I think to the helicopter volcano.
Oh,
I'd be like, let's go.
Yeah. It's
I'm
like,
crazy.
You know what? It is what it is. All right. Let's see. Tiffany, what is one thing that you would want to redo to?
A redo?
A redo?
Yeah, a redo. Yeah, a redo.
I don't know. I don't really like. Is this like a question of? Do you have any like? What's your biggest regret in life?
Regrets. I've had a few.
I don't have any regrets in life, and honestly,
she wishes her husband was not in Mexico right now because
with Margarita
do some really bad things.
Bill, stop.
He's courting Margarita with a bunch of tortillas.
Listen, good for him. Just bring me the creators, and it'll be fine. I told him he's not allowed to come home until he gets that one girl signed up.
Exactly.
But no, honestly, I mean this like wholeheartedly. Like, I've made some bad choices in life. I've made mistakes, but I really don't have any regrets because everything is a lesson. And that's why my TikTok bio says you can either run from it or you can learn from it. And I take that. That's how I live my life. So I really don't have regrets. Sorry, it's a lame answer.
Bill, what is the one thing that you want your legacy?
Oh, I have some regrets. Yeah. So what were we saying?
I changed the questions because I
wouldn't say the regret out loud.
What is the one thing
what's the question? What's the question?
What is the one thing that you want?
I didn't hear the
know?
question. You broke.
I know.
Up.
I'm trying to freaking tell you. I'm trying to freaking tell you right now.
Okay.
What is the one thing that you want to be your legacy?
I didn't understand you. What that I want to be? What
to leave as your legacy?
I mean, my children. I mean, that's the only answer that a parent can be, that say is that, and that you raised three, like, or however many of your children is that you gave them, one, you give them your name, but you want to give them, that's the legacy, that you do everything for them and that they go, like, the main thing I say with them is be kind. It's like, wake up every day and be kind and give back. And, if I did that, then I did my job. Nothing else matters. I mean, that if I did that, then I
be kind.
Nothing else.
Rewind.
I mean, that. Yeah. A lot of times people see, like, if I'm on the phone with somebody, like, people are like, wow, like this guy, JP, the other JP, J Perry, he's a Christian rapper. He goes, Bill, every time you get off the phone with me, you tell me be good or be well.
Yeah.
And then it's like that. That is an amazing. And he just says, I've always said that. So it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like,
that's good. I'm glad you say that, and you've never said that to me, but it's fine.
He says it. Bill says that to me every time he hangs up, and I'm always, I don't want it. I'm just kidding.
That's funny. All right, so Tiffany, I'm going to ask you this question, and this better come quick. Who's your favorite creator?
So she said, "Oh, you cannot make me answer that. I'm not doing it."
Who's your favorite?
There's
what?
no way I'm doing that.
Creator.
No way.
Yeah.
Everyone's watching me. There is no freaking way. No.
I could probably answer that for her.
Okay, go ahead. Bill is my spokesperson. Go ahead.
The chat's blowing up. It's hilarious.
I would say, honestly, no offense to anyone, I would have to say it would be JP, but she doesn't have to answer that. But and it is for many reasons. But that doesn't mean. Here's the thing, though. That doesn't mean that everyone's not their favorite. It's just that, I mean, this is like, and the thing is, at this point, like, JP's really busted his ass and worked his ass off, so like he's deserved the things that are coming to him. So that's not to say nobody else is. And it's like, honestly, tomorrow the JP could do a crazy video and he could be like, all right, JP, maybe you crossed the line, buddy, you probably shouldn't have done that. So like, as quick as he's like number one, he could be number like 50 tomorrow. Like, that's JP for you, but that's the beauty of JP. You never know what you're going to get from him. And that's the brilliance of why, like, he could do a video and it could be like, that's the brilliance. Viral.
His only downfall is that he's from Boston.
Yeah.
JP is my, ride or die. Like, he really, he's been like with me since day one. He was my first creator that I have had.
But she loves all her people.
I do love everybody. I do.
Yeah.
But I mean, JP, I'm like pretty hard on him, like, with certain things. And
she said,
that's wild.
Strong like bull.
Yes.
All right. I'm done answering this. Bill spoke for me. I love JP. I love all of my creators.
She loves all of that. She actually fights for people. There's times I'm like, hey, I think we got to give this creator somewhere else. She's like, nope, that's mine. Like, you're not giving them away. I love her or him.
Yeah,
like, just to kind of like balance the thing. I'm like, hey, I think you got too many. She's like, no, I don't care. I'm gonna take care of everybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She really cares.
I'm still gonna tell you. I'm still gonna tell you, you're not my real mom. Just saying.
That's what he said yesterday.
I did. I told her. I was like, "You're not my real mom."
I was like, "Don't sass me."
Yeah.
And I love how, like, I take this really seriously too, but I'm also really silly, and I love that we all have fun together, and it's a good balance. And I think we just all, it's like an island of misfit toys, and we all just work like together.
She told me professionally to stop texting on the group text, because I was just
it was too much. Like, it was too much.
It could never be too much.
Well, I will say, like, Tiffany definitely cares about everybody on her team. She really does it genuinely. Like, each person has a different personality. Each person has a different need and want and things.
Mhm.
And she'll come to me and advocate, say, Bill, I need to do this. I need to do this. And then, you know, and the thing is too, is like, she cares. And if she feels like any one person is not providing that level of confidence and service to her people, she's going to make it known, and she's going to fight for them for every little thing. Like, hey, this person, you know, TikTok did this to them or did that. You need to go fight for them. So which is great. And so when she says, you know, the purpose of that, and I was going to even get off the app, and I'm glad she didn't, because she's literally providing real true value and friendship and mentorship to people that, you know, not everyone needs it, but the people that need it, they're getting that, and she's providing that to them, and they love it, you know, and they found a true friend. Like she will, you know, and they found a true friend.
Yeah.
Like she's brilliant in that aspect.
Yeah.
Friend. Like
Which is nice. And the entire chat has gone quiet because they don't want to talk about this anymore. So.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
They're like,
all right.
oh
So,
my gosh.
so you guys survived rapid fire questions, even though these questions were actually pretty in depth, and it's pretty good. So the next time when we play the show, when we play the singing segment, you guys will be ready for those questions, and maybe those questions will be even harder and or even more provocative than this.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah. You want me on the poll?
Yeah, I mean, it's a no holds bar at this point, and it's actually past
crazy.
that time, so we're fine.
Only if JP breaks out a roll and starts giving me dollar bills.
Right.
That's right. And then Chad would be like, "Oh yeah, there's some coins in there," you know. What we are gonna do is we're actually gonna also open up a OnlyFans account.
No, you can't say
You
that.
can't say that.
You can't
No,
say
we're
that.
not. We're
I
not.
love the TikTok shop. I love the TikTok shop.
Oh, we're getting balls.
Caesar! Dang it.
Oh my god, I think he's.
All right, I have to go because I start writing a ticket.
Yeah, I think you do. You might. You actually might.
I love the TikTok shop. Anyway, next question. Are we wrapping this up or
entertainment
what are we doing?
purposes only? Entertainment purposes only. Blame JP.
Only.
Blame JP.
Anything that's said is not.
Blame the Boston guy.
Yeah.
What? JP's not even here.
Exactly. Caesar, if you do get bananaed, I will put in the ticket. Like, actually, it was really JP from Boston, because just
don't do that. I'll be so pissed.
Look, it's entertainment purposes only. It's just to get the laugh. It's just we are getting a lot of. I mean, the numbers show it. Right now, we are being listened to in 73 countries. I have about 785,000 listeners and viewers, and
really?
So we're in 7 different countries. And so we definitely have the reach and the numbers.
I'm sorry you all had to listen to this shit.
Yeah, me too.
So when in doubt, blame JP. Yes. So, which is fine.
Can I just say one thing? Because I know you have a lot of veteran. Please, may I speak? May I speak?
I'm not the boss. This is his show. He could say, yeah.
You have a lot of veterans and people that have served, and I just really want to, and to both of you and everybody who's watching, thank you so much for your service. I appreciate you, and thank you so much for your service. So that's all.
Thank you for your support. I will say this, and please take this as a public service announcement. And please know, and a lot of people don't know this, and don't take this. I'm not insulting anybody's intelligence, but a lot of people do not know the differences between Memorial Day, 4th of July, Veterans Day, and Armed Forces Day. Okay,
I don't even know. Yeah,
I actually don't know what Armed Forces Day is.
I will explain to you right now. So this is everybody's PSA. So please, when you see a veteran and you see somebody in that has served, do not ever say on Memorial Day, do not ever say thank you for your service.
Because it's to honor those who passed, right?
Those who were not the real heroes, the ones that never came back. Don't ever say that to anybody. Okay.
Well, it's not Memorial Day, Caesar.
I am just giving the PSA because a lot of people don't know.
No,
the second one,
and all veterans that Tiffany just thanked, that doesn't mean she's sending you feed pics. So don't even.
No. Oh my my God, Bill. Actually, you want to know what's funny is I was wearing the shirt, We the People.
Don't do that.
No,
She's doing it like, hey, lady. She's doing that. She's doing that trick
forget
where
it.
like somebody at JP comes in. Hey, can you show me how you touch your elbows? And
What is that?
That is crazy.
Fuck.
I'm wearing my shirt that says "We the People" on it, and I didn't even know I was coming
Veterans,
on here.
Tiffany and her twins.
God, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
What's
You guys are awful.
Can you give me 2 good reasons to listen to this show?
Yeah, Tiffany and her twins. Yeah.
Whatever. Just go on, Caesar.
Okay. The 4th of July. Okay.
Everyone just saw Tiffany. Tiffany is blessed.
Yes. Please
Beyond,
send
beyond measure.
Yes.
I can't.
When Tiffany goes live here in a few minutes, please go.
This is a family show. This is a family
I'm like so red right now. Keep going.
All right.
She
So
did that shit on
the 4th of July.
Tiffany's
the 4th of
going
July,
live later. She's gonna get fucking
Yes.
20 unis.
we-
From
This
the-
is wild.
So in St. Lucia, they have these 2 mountains. They're called the Grand Tetons. Yeah.
And if you follow the trail, it'll lead to the Grand Canyon.
Oh my God.
All right.
Oh
so
my God.
the 4th of July. The 4th of July is the birth of our nation. Is it okay to say thank you for your service? Yeah, that one's kind of on the fence. I would not, and it's simply because it's not about the veterans. It's about the country. Did we serve our country? Yes, we did, but it's not. Yes, we gave the freedom for that, but there were so many other people that actually gave freedom for that as well. It's not about the veterans on that day. It's about the country itself. All right, a lot of patriotism should be displayed during that 4th of July, and that. Okay. Now, the next one is Armed Forces Day. Armed Forces Day is for those that are still currently serving in the United States military.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Currently. Okay, so if you see a veteran, don't say thank you for your service. No, not especially on Armed Forces Day. That's for active duty people. All right, all that are serving in the National Guard, in the active duty side, that's what Armed Forces Day is. And then Veterans Day, which is November 11. So remember this: the VFW, the Veterans of Foreign Wars, always symbolizes this: 11, 11, 11, 11. Okay, it was the 11th day of the 11th month at the 11th hour.
No.
And the 11th minute as well. So at 11:11, they will always do a ceremony on Veterans Day, and that's when we, all the veterans are thankful. That's the correct way to actually saying thank you for your service to a veteran.
Can you?
And now when people,
But
Oh,
however, if you run into a veteran and you truly appreciate them 365 days a year, 24/7, you can absolutely thank a veteran. You know what I mean? Any day. So, but I'm just saying, like what kind of, Caesar is saying is that, like certain days, it's like, it's not really Happy Memorial Day. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's you're giving reverence to those who have fallen, but it's a somber day because
a lot of us had friends that didn't come back. You know.
Yeah.
So it's not. It's a day of remembrance, and a very close friend of mine, someone that's very close to me, lost their best friend on their birthday.
Oh.
And so they don't celebrate the birthday because of what happened.
Yeah.
So it's in November is very hard for them because they lost other people there during that time. So it's very. I'm not saying that it's a sensitive subject. It is, but that's why you see a lot of veterans don't really celebrate a lot of those things because it's hard. So when people are on Memorial Day, oh, let's go barbecue on Memorial Day, it's like a lot of us are like, that's not what it's supposed to be. Now, let me also say for the veterans as well, a lot of people say when they thank you for your service. For me, and I'm just saying this is for me, the way I always respond is thank you for your support. And I think that's a very good way of saying it because it's like, hey, you're welcome. No, you're not welcome. I served. I went in there. Thank you for support. They're still supporting you in many ways. They're still doing all this stuff. So for me, the correct way of actually answering somebody when they tell me thank you for your service, I say thank you for your support. And again, that's just me. And everybody's different. So,
Yeah, I don't say that. Yeah. I just,
Bill.
honestly, no. It actually, it's a very uncomfortable situation. It's I don't ever. Yeah, it's funny every time. It's a different comment from me. Sometimes like hey, thanks, or it's like it's just it's like for most soldiers, we just did our job. You know what I
So
mean?
do you think as a civilian, should I just not say that though? I mean, like
No, a lot of most veterans. No, I'm different, as you know. Most veterans love to hear that, like they're appreciative because, like, you go back to the Vietnam days, whereas like soldiers came home from war, and basically a lot of the community, a lot of society shit on them, and so that's kind of it's like okay. Nobody asked to go, especially back then. Like we didn't like, oh, I'll go to war. Yeah, let me go get let me go jump out of a helicopter while getting shot at. You know what I mean? That's not, and everyone's like, so here's the thing. That's stress, being on rope, in a Black Hawk, stress, and hearing the chopper take fire. You want to slide down a rope. You couldn't slide down a rope faster. So that's stress. Exactly. Anything short of that, it's like I'm okay.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like okay. Yeah. It's everyone's different, but I would say still say it, and it's up to the veteran to be.
I usually say it when they're wearing a hat, because I feel like then they're putting that out there, and I am truly grateful. And also, when is that? What is it? Armed Service Day? Armed Forces Day.
Armed Forces Day. I'll look it up right now.
Somebody asked somewhere if like any military person that passed away, even if they did like 30 years in the military and they died, it's still to remember it's not just the fallen.
Yes. Yeah.
And in combat, it's just, all like, because it's like, let's just say like right now, like the people that did survive World War I or World War II, the reason we're here is because those people gave their life, and and a lot of times, like, you can die in combat 30 years after combat. It's from like there's injuries, like the Vietnam veterans who got Agent Orange, the soldier that took a bullet that got lodged in him, and the lead killed them 20 years later, or like people in Desert Storm, and right now the water that they drank, even Camp Lejeune and at Fort McClellan, Alabama, where I was, the water was bad, and people are dying 20, 30 years later from ailments. And then the VA now, luckily the VA is starting to step up and take care of these people and give them the compensation they deserve. So like a lot of things. So it's like, you don't know what killed you. And should those people get Purple Hearts? Probably, because it's like directly related to like their military service. But it was the service, slow, long death. You know what I mean?
It's awful.
And it's like they died slowly, but suddenly. Think about that. So it was slowly but suddenly, because when it happens, the immediate family, they're taken from them suddenly, but it was a slow death, and it was painful, and it's only the veteran that bears that burden, that knows it, because most veterans, most men, and women that have that, they keep that to themselves. They don't let the others people know that they're in pain, and it's okay to talk about it. A lot of them don't. So when I say it suddenly, it's like Caesar will know. It's like he touched on it earlier, where it's like, hey, you should reach out and get that help, because it's like they are going through that, and when they're gone, they're like, oh shit, I didn't know he was going through that. It's like, and it's not just mental, but it's physical, which in the physical can bring on the mental, and vice versa. But it's physical.
So Tiffany, to answer your question, Armed Forces Day always falls on the third Saturday in May.
Okay.
So it's right before Memorial Day.
Right before Memorial Day, yeah. So
got it.
So that's your answer to that. So yeah.
Thanks for telling us.
Of course, not a problem, man. And again, so remember what I was saying? Thank you for your service, and I say thank you for your support. So when you go to a shop, and especially if it's a mom and pop shop or whatever it is, that they'll give you a veteran or military discount, and they will always say thank you for your support. That's when I say thank you for your support, because they're giving you that discount, and they're supporting you in a way. You know what I mean? So that's when it's appropriate to also say that as well. So I don't know. That's just kind of how it goes. But All right, so let's change the subject for a little bit. I wanna give you guys a few minutes of this because I want to ask you guys, what is it that you would like to say to people that are listening to us on TikTok right now regarding joining the agency, and how can they join?
Don't. I'm just kidding.
Oh no!
Yeah, the truth comes out, ladies and gentlemen.
No, because don't like the person that was responsible for it's gone. So,
Bill.
just kidding. I'm salty. No, I'd say again,
welcome to TED Talks.
I mean, Tiffany can talk after I do, but like the thing is, when I kind of told Chad Gracie what we're getting into, and it's like Chad's like awesome because it's like, all right, what are we doing now? And there's times where me and Chad been in like a restaurant and things are going to go down, and it's like he's like, oh, this is what we're doing. Like if we're about to throw, we're throwing. Like okay. So Chad kind of follows me anywhere, and I follow him anywhere. And I told him what we're doing, and I said, you know what, Chad, we started out kind of even just for the music side of things, the entertainers, because we've been Think Loud. Again, we're not a new company. Okay, we're on TikTok, but we're not a new company. We've been managing artists and entertainers and athletes since a long time. Okay, and Chad Gracie and people they've been giving advice to people all the time. So it was just an extension of that. And I said, you know what, we can help these people because there's people out there in the music industry and the entertainment industry that really truly take advantage of artists. Example, Chad Gracie has he has a manager named David Sestak. Yes, I'm telling his name because it's public. He's suing the guys. So this guy was like a manager that signed these kids when they were 18, signed them to a deal. Like literally the guy got fired when they were probably 22 years old. Okay, so think about this. Chad Gracie, I'm not going to say his age. He's definitely in his 50s. He's older than me, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. So
it's on Wikipedia.
Yeah, not. So anyway, this guy really hasn't worked for them in over 30 fucking years. And he, to this day, he thinks that he should get paid from those kids. He prayed, like, honestly, he should be in jail for preying on those kids and robbing these kids for over 30 years, thinking that, and it's 10% off the fucking gross. Okay.
That's crazy.
So like, that is fucked up. Okay. So with us, like we've mixed and mastered people's music for free because it was like, you know what, why we're do pretty well. Shit. I'm in an $18 million building. Okay. Like, I got speakers that cost $80,000. Why would again, what I said before, I want to take money from the brands. I want money from the Coca-Colas of the world, the TikToks of the world. TikTok is willing to pay it. TikTok's like, here, take our money. Okay, great. So I want to support the creators and show them that not everyone is in their pocket and not everyone, because these are the people that need it and it's changing their lives. Okay. In this economy. And now it's like anyone in the world right now, if they start streaming, they could become a multimillionaire. There's people on this app that are streaming and they're TikTok pros and they're no special than you and me or Tiffany or anyone else on this app or anyone in our agency. And they're making $53,000 a month at a minute as a TikTok pro. Okay. That's what they're making. Okay. So you do that enough, you're a multimillionaire and you invest that money and you do the right thing with it. Instead, don't blow it up your nose or don't blow it like on definitely not a male or female,
Bill.
I'm just saying, like, my point is keep your bread. So we like, my intention was to do something that can educate people. So that's why it's like we're one of the few agencies that actually hire people to come in and train our people, the specialists and on everything, give them like tax advice, make them, businessmen and women. So that's kind of where we started, and we know and give them a home, because a lot of these people don't have a home or don't go. And a lot of these other places out there, they're just trying to sign up as many people as possible, smack them on the butt and say, go get them Tiger, and never give them the support that they need. And it could be, and Tiffany has seen it. We've seen the biggest guy, and it's usually the guys, these big muscle guys that like to take off their shirts and flaunt. They're the most fragile, egotistical people ever, and they're lost. And they just need someone to show them a hand up. It's like, hey, I get it. and they're lost, and they're training it, and they're totally lost, and it's usually the women that are strongest, and the women that are doing like multiple things, and and it's like, not to bash guys, but believe me, but girl dads. So anyway, so that's kind of why someone should join our agency if you really want a home, if you've had a problem in your life, and whether you're a felon, I don't care, whether you're a veteran, whether you've had some trouble, like, this is the home of second chances. We will give you that. We will teach you how to become a creator. We will teach you TikTok shop. We will teach you how to monetize. If you're someone that, like Caesar, when you said somebody asked you to borrow money, we're not going to lend you money, but we can show you how to make money today. Like, today, we can you could have money PayPal to you for what you earned. And then the thing is that you don't have to pay it back because you earn that shit. And then that's how quickly TikTok can pay you, and our agency pays you. So it's quantifiable. So that's me, and I'm passionate about this shit.
So let me interrupt real quick. So I want.
I'm done. So you don't even have to interrupt.
No, you're fine. But I want to say this in Spanish because I have a couple of people that I'm actually looking at, and I actually have a couple of people from Colombia right now that are online listening and watching.
You could say that in Spanish.
So, Angie, muchas gracias por estar aquí con nosotros hoy. Esto es lo que te estaba diciendo, que de lo que está pasando con TikTok, con esta agencia. Es una agencia donde podemos batallar para ti, para hacer cosas que necesitas, apoyarte en muchas cosas, apoyarte en tus videos, en tus lives, promover tus cosas. Y lo que pasa es que te damos la oportunidad de que tú también te monetices para poder hacer dinero con esta aplicación, con TikTok. ¿Ok? TikTok lo que va a hacer es que nos va a enseñar, nos está casi diciéndonos, aquí está el dinero, les pago a los demás, le podemos hacer esto, y cada vez que tú refieras a alguien, te pagamos casi al instante, en 24 horas te pagamos y no hay ningún problema. Si alguna otra persona que esté interesada en esto, por favor, vengan a mi perfil de TikTok. Ahí está especialmente en Latinoamérica, que sea México, Colombia, Perú, Chile, Argentina, Bolivia, todos esos países en Latinoamérica que estén ahí. También incluye a Puerto Rico, la República Dominicana, por donde quiera. Si están ahí y quieren alguna información sobre esto, en cómo monetizarse, cómo hacer dinero con la aplicación, nosotros les enseñamos, nosotros los apoyamos en cada paso de su progreso. ¿Ok? Eso es lo que les quería decir. Gracias por su atención, y en un futuro próximo este podcast va a estar en español completamente, y voy a tener algunas celebridades, alguna gente que podemos traer aquí para que puedan escuchar este mensaje. So, all right. Sorry, I blacked out. What did I say?
What he said.
Yeah, that agree.
In Spanish and French and Italian and wherever.
Yes,
so,
we.
In the UK and Australia, because you all speak different English down there.
Yes,
mate.
Yes.
Crikey.
Yes, Porky. So it is what it is. But so it's a family, una familia. It's great. It's awesome. So, all right, guys.
Yeah. So what about Tiffany can say? Yeah.
Yep.
Tiffany,
I was just about to say, Tiffany, it's your turn.
Oh,
what did I say?
I'm muting her.
What was the question again?
The question is why do you
Can you touch your elbows?
Stop it, Bill.
Give me one reason to steal.
Hey now. Oh my.
These are the worst.
Oh, this is the mic that I wanted Sarah to get. This is the
SM7. 7B.
No, the MV7. I have the other one, SMB7 over there. This is the MV7. It's the USB-C one. It's pretty good.
Oh my goodness. All right. So what?
Yeah.
So why should people join the agency, and how do they join?
No, he didn't ask that. He said, Bill's a single guy and you're a married woman, why should single hot women date Bill Hynes?
Because Bill Hynes is the most amazing human on the planet. He's amazing.
Except for Tim. Tim, if you're watching. But Tim, you have a mission down
He might be watching.
Tim has a mission in Mexico.
Tim's with what's
He's with Margarita right now. Don't
He's
bother
with
him.
Margarita.
Tim, if you sign up people, I will buy your youngest son all his catcher's gear. It'll have Think Loud logo
Oh
on it.
my God. We would take it. You should sponsor the team,
This is
Bill.
the
You can
episode.
put your little logo on there and everything.
Bill's a little busy sponsoring the Battle Rhythm podcast here on the Voice of the People.
Listen, I'm pretty
We
sure
sponsor race cars. I got in trouble for it.
this logo is like it's like $100 max for the sponsorship for their team. It's
I
crazy.
charge more than that for sponsorships.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
it's Little League. Caesar.
Yeah, this is peanuts to Bill.
Yeah. So okay, the question was, why should people join the agency
Yes.
and how do they join?
Sure, yeah, we'll go with that.
I think that's what
he
you
didn't
said.
say how. No, he didn't say how.
He did say how. You
I
just
said
click
why.
the link in my bio. If
My
you're
bio.
from Latin America,
You
then
click
you
the link
click
in his bio.
the link in
Yeah.
Caesar's bio. Yep. Yeah, we're expanding to different regions, but honestly, I'll go back to kind of my first answer of when I first started TikTok and I had no idea what I was doing. I had to teach myself all the things, and I learned a lot of things along the way. And
Mhm.
I really think that there are agencies. The idea when some people hear the word agency on TikTok, I think there's either the people that have a direct experience with that or people that have no idea what it means. Okay. And so a lot of times, you know, it can be a negative experience or it can be something that they signed up for that they didn't realize what they were signing up for. I have talked to so many creators from Bill, I can say like without saying agencies, right? Like specifically.
Yeah, we just don't talk bad about other agencies.
Right. But okay.
'Cause they make themselves look bad.
Right. But people that don't even know who their agent is or, you know,
Well, they have no
even-
support. They have no support.
Right. And I feel like my biggest, the things that give me nightmares at night is if I left someone behind, you know, and if that happens, like, you know, come to me, let me know kind of a thing. But I think that I was approached by several agencies before I joined Think Loud, and I was so anti all of this. And this is a very unique, special agency. They provide things. There's the requirements is a lot of times you're literally just doing exactly what you're already doing. We're not a battle agency. We don't have these battle requirements. There's no, you know, strict time, you know, live requirements, things like that. It's just be who you are on here already. And we offer you the account protection. We offer you the support. We offer you the tools.
Stream
and
keys.
The stream keys.
Yeah.
If you choose to use them, you know, it's there, and I can help direct you, you know, to where you need to go for whatever it is you're trying to do on this platform. But it really is a good group of genuine people just trying to reach their goals on this platform. And so I don't know. I'm here for it. I don't know.
Tiffany's available 24/7.
I pretty much am though. Like I really am.
Man, there's times I wake up and like 4 a.m. and I'm looking on. I'm like, she's in a box with people. I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? She's like in, you know, she's in central time zone, right, Tiff, or no Eastern?
No, I'm Eastern.
Oh, it is Eastern. You're right. Indiana
I
would
caught
be
that.
Central.
I
Yeah,
caught
man.
that.
But Bill is the same way. I'll be like, did you eat? Did you change the laundry over to the dryer? Because he's like on at 6 in the morning.
I left the laundry in the washing machine.
He's like, I gotta go get it. And then like 2 hours later, I'm like, you still didn't go get the laundry switched over. But anyway, I try to be as available as I can to my creators. And I think that this is a very unique agency and the reason that I joined Think Loud was truly because I believe in the vision and I believe in everything that Bill is creating here. And I love the way he does business and I respect him greatly. And I told him, like, I'm here for this. Like, I'm here for the ride. So he's going to have to get rid of me because I'm not going anywhere. Right. So he's going to have to get rid of me. Because I'm not going
There's a handle at Think Loud Studios. So make sure you go into that and look at the other things that we have available as well, because it's not just we have branding, we have, like you said,
Shop.
Nice. I like
so
that.
it'll be good. It'll be good. So make sure you go in there. So thank you for that. Think Loud Studios is one of our newest sponsor here for the Battle Rhythm podcast on Voice of the People Radio and Television Network, UC Digital, and Patriot Radio. So thank you so much for that. It's good to have people in low places sometimes. Just kidding.
What?
What just happened? What? No, I'm just kidding. I'm very blessed at the fact that I met all of you guys through it. One of my and I'll tell a funny story about this. I'm a little hurt at the fact that my agent, who's right in front of me, was laughing at me at 4 a.m.
Not me.
No, it wasn't you.
This is actually really funny.
So I wake up and I start checking, because I've been constantly adding people and sending in all this stuff, and I wake up and the messages, the warnings on the backstage says 25 violations of creator network. I was like, I only talk to 3 people, I swear. I never sent any
So he
like
saw
any other-
all the red and he was like, oh my God, I panicked. And I was like, dude, it's okay.
No, I didn't say
Oh,
panic.
he
I was
saw
like,
you
I was
saw
like,
the
I'm gonna shit
warnings
my
from the
pants.
other agencies. Yeah.
Yes, I was like, I'm gonna shit my pants. Like I was literally gearing up to call Bill, be like, he's about to fire me right now. I'm like, dude, I just shit my pants looking at this. She's like, I don't even look at those. I'm like,
Don't tell him that. I do look at them. You can't throw me under the bus.
No. In context, okay? In context. Listen to us. She's like, not look at this. Like, I don't even look at those. Like, I don't even worry about those anymore. I think that's what
I
we
look
meant.
at those. I try to see if there's agencies I know.
So, but the only thing is they give you the first and the last letter of it, which is fine. Whatever. I'm like,
Some you
but
can figure out though. Some you can figure out.
Yeah.
but it freaked me out. I was like, oh my God, I've been on the job for 2 days. And I'm like, I had the Corky Romano effect. I was like, I would have been with the FBI for 2 days. And I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, I literally shit my pants. I was like, damn, this is not cool. And then she's like, oh, yeah, don't even worry about this. I don't even look at those. She's like, I look at them and don't even don't worry about it. That's for everybody else. I was like, okay, all right, that's good. I was like, gearing up to calling Bill, be like, dude, I'm sorry. I'm like, I failed you. And she's like, no, you're fine.
Yeah. Bill,
she's
did
laughing
you?
at me.
No, I'm not. Did you want to talk about the phone thing or no? Did you want to talk about the phone thing or no?
Oh, the
hotline.
Oh, I actually let Jen listen to that today.
Oh, you did? I want to listen to it.
Yeah.
See, he does like Jen better than me. Just kidding.
Oh, dang.
No.
Watch this one. Hold on. I'll play it for you guys.
So this is really a really cool feature, and this will help.
We're rolling it out.
Much. Yeah.
So we're gonna roll this out. We're our agency, and they're building it out. It's an AI, basically customer service situation. So our creators and even brands, and on the shop, our brands. So hey, sometimes the world closes at 2 a.m. or whatever. It's not everyone's going to be streaming, but let's just say, for the 2 hours I sleep a day or 3 hours, or Tiffany goes to sleep for 40 minutes or whatever, and you can't get somebody, but you get banned. Well, guess what? When somebody gets banned, let's just say they're live selling. So on the shop side, if they're live selling and they get banned for a violation, well, timing is such important in this creator economy. You want to get them back selling, or you want to get them back, if they want to battle, because some people, a lot of people, depend on paying their bills by streaming. This is their job. This is their career. Okay. Yep. So take it very seriously. So guess what? When they go down, how is it fair to them that their manager or nobody's gonna basically immediately, we should put in an appeal. Now, here's the thing. If you're not an agency, unfortunately, TikTok is in a lot of these platforms, it's all AI. They're not paying anyone to basically be there, to be customer service, to answer the phone, to put an appeal for you. It's AI, and if you get banned, you get banned, and you appeal it. And if the AI looks at the appeal, another AI actually looks at it, it's a contrasting artificial intelligence model will look at it. a little bit more aggressively and less, more. It takes a little bit more time. But if that says appeal upheld, you're fucked.
Yeah.
With us, we're actually get a live support person on. So like we're having somebody that's on call 24/7 to be able to do this. But to do it, every creator will have this number, and I'll play it. Watch this. Like
I'm excited.
It'll be an AI voice, and you go to something like this. Like
I'm excited.
It'll be an AI voice, and you go to something like this. Like
Hi, it's a great day here at Think Loud Studios. This is the AI receptionist on a recorded line. How may I help you? Dígame en español si lo prefiere. It's on a recorded line. How may I help you?
And it's in Spanish too.
Dígame en español si lo prefiere.
So,
It's on a recorded line. How
I
may I
got
help
banned.
you? Dígame en español si lo prefiere.
So,
It's on a recorded for that. Could you please provide more details about what got banned and how I can assist you with this? That. Could you please provide more details about what got banned and how I can assist you with this? That. Could you please
That's
provide
awesome.
details about what got
So-
banned and how I can assist you with this?
So you will basically, it'll ask you questions like, okay, it'll remind the creator like, did you put in the appeal? Like, okay, it'll remind the creator like, did you put in the appeal? Like, okay, did you
Well, that's
remind the creator? Like,
that's basically what they have to do, right? I mean, right away they have to appeal it.
the first thing, first thing a creator does, they got to appeal it in the app, because then on the backstage it'll say, hey, did the creator appeal it? So yeah, all of that happens, and my point is, so the AI, like we're building it out right now, and that's where I come from. Like I have a software development background and fiber optic and tech background. So this is some of the things that fiber optic and tech background. So this is some of the things that so like technology's our friend. Background. So this is some of the.
We have to definitely do that, and I'm actually I'm in talks with other people that actually do like a lot of AI stuff like that, because it's important to, especially for veterans. Like, again, I'm a veteran centric podcast, and I always try to get veterans options as to what else they can do, like career transition and things of that nature. And AI right now is in pretty hot demand, right? So there's a lot of different things that we can do, and so I'm looking into different avenues for people to actually be able to get trained. But there's a lot of money to be made here on the social medias, and TikTok is probably one of the ones that are kind of taking over some of the
amazing,
the ones, So ride it while it's hot. And I don't think it's going to be,
but even
going to go away.
But Caesar, even on like the platform, so what we're doing for our creators with the training and the support, we're also doing things for our managers and our recruiters and our agents as well, such as like giving them gifting allowances, giving them virtual gift cards, virtual debit cards to where we load money on it so that they can basically go on TikTok, not spend their own, like go on to TikTok, not spend their own money. Get that, and then because to recruit, you have to have a gifting allowance. You have to throw some gifts. Now I'm not saying throw a uni every time, but you're doing roses, you're doing like different gifts and stuff like that. So we're starting to roll that out. Obviously, actually, you and Tiffany have those as well, and a couple other people do, and we're just slowly rolling them out and testing things, just like the AI. We're testing things, so we're doing a lot of things on the back end that a lot of people can't see, and the people are going to be shocked and like, holy shit! Like we're doing a lot. But that's why it's like, I say we're not fucking around. You see some of my posts, I'm pretty salty with them, and I do. We're not fucking around. I hear somebody say something, I poke them back. They're like, yeah, we're not new to this. We've been in business, and like it's all right. You can have your little agency that's running your mama's basement, but you can have your little
exactly, which is cool. That's pretty awesome. I don't understand where it's coming from. So Tiffany, it's
probably, I think it's Tiffany's.
It's been like that all night.
Hasn't?
Yeah, it's been like that like all night. We just kind of deal with it.
Not when Tiffany wasn't on. Yeah, I think it's hers, because it's like she can hear. It's like feeding back. Like me and you have earphones on. Like if you had earphones on, Tiffany wouldn't do that. That's why. Like you're.
But it didn't start until you did the phone call.
Oh.
What phone call?
When you called in, like it wasn't like that at all, and then it did it when you did the phone call. Now I can hear only you are echoing, not Caesar.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Only you can make this one. It's been echoing the whole time I've been here. And you now
No.
said something? Jesus.
Not for me. It wasn't on TikTok. Or since I've been on here. Just when Bill did the phone call thing, then it started for me just for Bill.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, people. Technology is awesome, but sometimes it sucks. And we can't figure out where it's at. So we just adapt and overcome and just go with it. This is how it goes.
This
Bill
is
very
fun.
aware of that. So it might be me. Is it me? I don't know. Can't tell.
I'll take the blame. I get blamed for everything. It's fine.
Let's see. Is that better?
Bill has to say something.
Is that better? So Bill is right now not paying attention. He's muted. So
Oh.
no. Did we lose him? We lost it in.
Hello?
Oh no.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
are.
now I can hear you.
Yeah, okay.
And it's not echoing. Yep. Good.
Yeah,
Not
that
echoing?
was better.
Nope.
Okay, yeah. So I went and fixed something. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, it happens.
It's better?
People. Sorry. We apologize for the technical. This is a live show. So just so you know, everything goes the same way. So
Who knows
could be
why it
bad, it could be
happens,
good.
right?
So yes, but we love it. So all right. Well, we have been at this for about 2 hours and 35 minutes. I honestly am loving the conversation. This is great. This stuff. The fact that we're just here talking about, a great agency, a great little way to actually earn extra money. Is there anything else that you guys can think of about this whole thing? Because this thing is, it could be definitely be able to do this full time. For somebody that's looking to if you're a single, if you're a stay-at-home mom, this could definitely work for you, right? There you go. And currently single since her husband is in.
No,
Mexico.
I'm not single. No.
That's fucked up. Yeah. That's fucked
I'm
up.
not single.
But we did find out that she's very flexible.
This is crazy, you guys. I didn't
Very-
even show you my
yes.
dance moves.
Yeah, there's no poll. There's
no pole. Like, what the heck?
I
You
know.
guys are
I do have to say that her video for when she got attacked by a bee is now a legendary status.
So
I don't know,
good.
Did you see that one?
Bill, did you ever watch that?
What?
The bee video.
Oh no. But see this thing right here?
Yeah.
You see this?
No.
So this is so it says Bill Hynes called Think Loud Studios from this number regarding his suspension from TikTok. He has not yet appealed the suspension and did not wish to leave a message about the issue. So
Ooh.
it sends the manager like
That's
a whole
awesome. I love this
breakdown
so
about that.
much.
Yeah.
I love this.
So it's like Bill Hynes
Streamlined.
called Think Loud Studios to inquire about the company and its services. The AI receptionist provided detailed information about Think Loud, including its mission, services such as live creator management, shop creator management, brand partnerships, and the benefits offered to creators. The caller also asked about the company's slogan, which was confirmed. It's like all like the little stupid shit that
I
you can
love
think of.
that
Yeah.
so much. I love
That makes it so much easier for the manager,
But then-
right? And for the
Yes.
agent as
Oh,
well.
but then watch this though. Like I kept calling for different things to kind of trip it up, and sometimes I did, but then we fixed that. He's like, Bill Hynes called. He expressed interest in the shop management services. His contact is this: the business has annual sales of $10 million and focuses on athletic wear and product categories. I was just making shit up. And he's like, well, and then Bill Hynes needed other like information we couldn't provide, so Bill Hynes was transferred to a human team member for further assistance and appointment
Oh, there we
scheduling.
go.
So watch this though. So there is a human person that'll answer it. And then they have access to the calendars, and we're going to be making these like calendars, and then they can schedule appointments for our team members based on their schedule availability as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
I love that.
because when you got hundreds and hundreds of people and even thousands of people in your agency, you're going to need that. Like you can't just be like, oh, Tiff, call me at 2 p.m. It should be like, oh, fuck, I'm dancing at 2 p.m. You know,
What was he doing at 2 p.m.? He was getting some Chick-fil-A.
Oh, I'm so
Wild.
they're fucking. Actually, somebody that was in the chat actually tried to, like, they sent me a screenshot. They tried to order me Chick-fil-A, and they said, "You're fucking lucky it's closed." And I was like, because I don't like taking anything from anyone. Right? And I was like, "Don't you fucking dare."
Holy
Oh
shit.
my gosh.
Heather just said she'll be dancing at the Pink Pony Club.
I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. See, I'm such a good singer, you guys.
God.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's hilarious.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
it's funny. Well, you guys, I'm having fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is great. And the fact that we're I get to talk to you guys and we're answering a lot of questions.
La
especially the people in the
policia
chat.
is calling me about
Oh,
something.
are you serious?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta
This
go.
is about to-
Yeah,
I don't have to go, but
you should go. You should take
Yeah.
that.
yeah. We got this. Just I'll
Yeah,
remove
just
you.
take
Go
it.
Take her.
All right,
Take
you
her.
guys
I'll
go.
remove you.
Sorry about it. Yeah, this is
No, you're
very
good.
important.
You're good.
Thank you.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
you're good. All right, let's remove him.
I think we were wrapping it up anyway, though. But I loved this. I was like not prepared to do this. This was super fun. So thank you.
Which is fun. It's fine. The
I know.
the best part about it is that sometimes having that surprise element of it makes
Yeah.
it that much better, right? So this is the great thing about the live. And the one thing I really love about being able to bring this type of I want to say like entertainment, it just again it serves a purpose. And for me, I have been able to get a message across, right? Helping other people, right? So for a
Yeah.
lot of the veterans right now, there are a lot of people that are veterans that are actually streaming, they're actually creating content. So if you're looking for something, and us veterans, we say things as they are. We are very transparent. We speak our
Yeah.
minds, and a lot of time we get banned, and we don't even know why. And this would be a great thing for you to join, so you can actually get that. If you get banned, we'll be able to fight for you in that case. So.
And
so, yeah,
also,
there you go.
if you are feeling that way and it's intimidating with the app, I am happy to teach anybody, from my knowledge of what I've learned and, what I've figured out on this app of how to do things. I can walk anybody through that. I love doing that. I love teaching. There's something so gratifying when someone tells me I'm scared to go live and I'm nervous. And then when you finally get them to go live and they love it. And I'm like, you don't even know what, that was like your first one there. That's nothing. You're going to love it from here on out. Now me turning the camera on is like every day. And I mean, if you want to watch, I did a video that was like, how do you make friends so easily on social media? And I'm like, I'm just a train wreck and people like to watch. Yeah. It's like so true. Cause I'm just like, I don't know why people are watching sometimes, but this is just me. And,
Right.
But I'm happy to teach people how to navigate through the app. And if that's like something that's holding anybody back, Caesar, any of the agents at Think Loud, I'm happy to help guide anybody through that process. So
we are here not only to help one another, but also mentor one another, which is it's very important. And the crazy thing is that we also support one another, as shown here. You guys have been supporting me this entire time. This has been awesome. The fact
are
that,
they all still here?
I think there's I believe Batty Bites is the only one that's still left.
Batty.
Everybody else has been in and out, and it's
That's
awesome.
okay.
I mean, it's already 11:45 in the East Coast, so I don't expect everybody to be up and everything. And sometimes my lives do go like 3 hours, 4 hours. I think my longest one's been 4 hours. And I've been tuned in the whole time. Thank you, Batty. I appreciate you. You've been very supportive. And again, this has been my actual first live with the TikTok stream. Because the last time I had it, I recorded it the day before and then I played it the day after. But I think live brings in a different vibe. Because people are interacting with you and people are doing this and that. So it's been pretty cool. On the other socials, I've had a constant stream of people watching. So it's been fantastic. And
once you start doing it on TikTok weekly, you'll get that following too, And
it's going to be weekly, every week, 9:00 Tuesdays, 9:00. That's exactly when I do the show. And next week, as Bill let it out of the bag, Chad Gracie will be the guest. So yes. Yeah.
So if somebody, can I ask you a question? Can we switch roles here? So
Wait,
if
hold
somebody,
on.
okay,
Uh,
okay.
I'm gonna say this. You're now listening to Breakfast at Tiffany's here on Voice of the People Radio and Television Network. And here with the interview of the week, we'll go over the interview of the week.
The Battle Ribbon Podcast interview of the week is brought to you by consumer Harley Davidson. Stop by the uncensored for all of your Harley Davidson needs.
I'm cracking up right now.
Why are you cracking up? This is a professional show.
Okay, sorry. So if you have someone on TikTok, let's say, because this is the newest platform that you're streaming on, and there's somebody that has a product, or because I just thought of even Batty Bites, right? He does freeze-dried candy. If they wanted to sponsor, or how you give your shout outs kind of a thing, how do you have a plan for that? Or like what should those creators do to get their products or businesses promoted on this podcast through this platform?
Well, thank you for the opportunity to let me speak on your podcast today. I am very excited to be here. Thank you so much to Breakfast at Tiffany's. Again, Breakfast at Tiffany's can be heard on Voice of the People USA Radio and Television Network. But yes, I am able to actually help people out, especially veterans. I love helping out veterans, so they can actually reach me at caesar@vopusaradio.com. That is my email address. You can actually send me anything, and you can basically pitch to me your idea how you want me to go ahead and do that. I do create a lot of the commercials that I do. So I had several sponsors that I have. Like I have Texoma Harley Davidson is one of my sponsors. Also Black Sheep Lounge, which is a cigar lounge down here in Denison, Texas. Denison, Texas is actually the birthplace of General Eisenhower, President Eisenhower. So yeah, so they're located at 127 West Main Street in here in Denison. So yes, I do create that. I have several other sponsors. One is Scott's Construction out of Alabama. They specialize in boat docks. Now, specialize meaning that they do. Doesn't mean that they don't do everything else, but they also do other stuff. But yes, they can actually contact me here on the email that's on the screen, caesar@vopusaradio.com. That is where you can actually reach me out, especially if you would like for me to feature your product and or your company or your business. So, but if you don't mind, Tiffany, thank you for allowing me to speak on your show. I want to go ahead and show them, if I could, some of the commercials that I've actually been able to create for some of my sponsors. So, is that okay? Let me go ahead and play it real quick.
Yeah, and I just want to ask before we play these, are these all veteran?
Yes, so a lot of them are veteran supporters and also veteran owned. So several of them are veteran owned, like EGA Construction and also Scott's Construction is veteran owned. Texoma Harley Davidson is actually a very big supporter of veterans. Also, the Black Sheep Lounge is also a very big supporter of veterans because the owner has a brother who is actually served in the Navy, so he's very well aware and is a very big supporter of the veterans. So. Without further ado, let me show you this commercial that I made specifically for EGA Construction.
When it comes to your home, don't settle for good enough. Choose the crew who lives by integrity and excellence. Here in Dallas-Fort Worth, EGA Construction is a veteran-owned and operated company, meaning discipline, dedication, and honesty aren't just buzzwords, they're our way of life. With over 25 years of experience, we take pride in delivering on time and on budget every single time. From stunning remodels to steel buildings to tenant finish-outs, EGA is your one-stop shop for all things construction. Because you deserve a partner who listens, communicates, and stands by their word. We're not just building spaces, we're building trust. Our team's military background means sharp attention to detail, transparent process, and a relentless commitment to your satisfaction. And as proud sponsors of the Battle Rhythm podcast, We keep our ties strong with the veteran community. Because service doesn't stop with us, it continues in everything we do. Ready to work with a team that treats your home like their own? Choose EGA Construction, where precision meets passion.
I think I messed up. I thought all Harley shops were the same, until I walked into Texoma Harley-Davidson. Trust me, this place is next level. Picture this, a place where riders are family, and the open road is always calling. Texoma Harley-Davidson, right here in Sherman, is run by Kenny and his crew. Real riders who actually get what the ride means to you. From custom bikes and killer gear to award-winning service that's earned them the Harley-Davidson Gold Award, this shop is as legit as it gets. They're not just selling motorcycles, they're building a community where you belong, whether you're a veteran, a weekend warrior, or just bike curious. And here's the insider move, swing by. Mention you heard about them on the Battle Rhythm podcast, and experience true hometown hospitality with a big-time selection. It's your next ride, your new crew, and your ticket to freedom, all in one stop. Texoma Harley-Davidson, go beyond the ordinary.
This is why you need a dock built by veterans. This is why quality matters, wherever you call home. This is why Scott's Construction does it differently. At Scott's Construction, we don't just build boat docks, we build legacies. As a veteran-owned, family-run company out of Alabama, our roots run deep in discipline, service, and attention to detail. Whether your waterfront is a quiet lake in the south or a bustling marina up north, our custom docks are designed to fit your life and last for generations. Our team handles everything, permits, design, and flawless construction, so you can focus on what matters, making memories on the water. We're proud to serve boaters across the USA, and prouder still to stand behind every board we lay. Choose Scott's Construction for your next dock and experience the dedication only a veteran-owned company can deliver. Ready to raise your standards? Let's build your dream dock.
Why do 90% of regulars say the Black Sheep Lounge just feels different? Is it the hand-picked cigars, the signature cocktails, or the warm, welcoming crowd? Let's find out what makes this place a true Denison gem. At the Black Sheep Lounge, we believe in celebrating the finer things without the fuss. Our walk-in humidor is stocked with premium cigars for every palate, from those discovering their first smoke to lifelong aficionados. But we're more than cigars. Our bartenders craft old fashions the old-fashioned way, rich, smooth, and perfectly balanced every time. What really sets us apart? It's the atmosphere. Picture low lights, plush chairs, and a community that welcomes newcomers and regulars alike. Whether you're looking to unwind after work, catch up with friends, or just enjoy a quiet moment, you'll find your spot here. So, swing by 127 West Main Street and see why the Black Sheep Lounge is downtown Denison's unique hideaway. Pull up a chair, light up, and raise a glass with us. You belong here.
Welcome back to the Battle Rhythm Podcast. I am Caesar, and I'm here joined by Breakfast at Tiffany. She said, I think I remember the film now, as I recall. I think
we both kind of liked it, and I said, well, that's the one thing we got.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Anyways, yes, welcome back to the Battle Rhythm Podcast. I am here with Tiffany. And we've been talking about other things. So yes, that was basically the commercials that I've been doing for my sponsors. Yes, thank you. So yes, if you have a business and you would like for me to actually promote your business, please reach out to me. You can reach me out at this at this email here. Caesar@VOPUSARadio.com. That is where you can reach me at, and I am more than willing to work with you as to how we can get it done. And yes, we'll have a video just like that. It'll be awesome. And guess what? I'm just so thankful that I have such great friends and such great family in Think Out Studios, because they have gotten me out of some jams. And I'm not talking about strawberry jams. I'm just talking about jams in general. So Tiffany, thank you so much for being here. One of our guests tonight, and it was just a pop-up guest. It was a very, very good surprise. So thank you so much. I hope you had fun, and I hope I did something to you where you would consider being a streamer, podcaster. I think you would have a very good
Oh my
show.
goodness. Thank
Just
you.
saying.
I will tell you this. This is the very first podcast I've ever been on.
Well, I'm glad
And
that
it was a lot of fun. I loved it.
I'm glad that I was able to pop expectations.
Podcast. I appreciate you. I'm glad that I came up here, and it's a different
Aura.
view.
It's a
right?
different. It's a different. Yes, exactly.
But you're
especially because you're so used to seeing the this and the hearts and all this stuff, and it's like that you're seeing yourself on the camera. You're like something's off. Like I don't see it. Right.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing it down here because I have it on the phone. Right. So I see it down here. So it's a little bit different. So that's why I was able to kind of read back on some of the comments that I had.
You're awesome. I really think that this is an amazing opportunity for the podcast going weekly, and you're going to have a full room in here, and I'm really excited for it.
Well,
so thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Well, I'm just glad that you're available, that you weren't drinking too many margaritas, and you weren't you were just available. And I had no idea that your husband was traveling for Think Loud, courting margaritas.
Yeah, that was news to me too earlier today. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to my amazing husband, Tim. He's working hard for our family. He's in Mexico, and literally this is just the man that he is. He's literally doing business for him, but he's also, networking for me too, unintentionally. Yeah. And, and I just love these organic connections. It's really special to see it all come together, and work. It's really cool.
So thank you to Batty. He just gave me like 11 Go Populars.
Hey, Batty!
That's awesome, man. Thank you so much for that. And you guys are awesome. Sarah K just became a subscriber, so thank you so much for.
Hey, look at you!
Yeah. I'm a hi, Sarah K.
Hey, girl. Hey, Sarah K. Shout out
girl.
Sarah K. W. Sarah K. in the chat.
Hi, suck girl.
I love that.
I know, so it's awesome. But with that, we've had a lot of fun for the last 2 hours and 56 minutes. I want to thank every single one of my every single one of my guests tonight. I've had so much fun. I would like to thank Bill Hynes specifically because he's, like I mentioned earlier, he's a great mentor. He's a great friend. And he will tell you,
amazing.
He will take everything he can to help you out.
He will. He's a genuinely amazing person. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I love Bill. Sorry, go ahead.
And then, so we talk about pretty much everything, and I kind of put him on the spot about being that sponsor for Better Rhythm.
About what?
Being a sponsor for the show. He's like, "Oh, I'm doing that now." Like,
he's so, but he just he truly I've gotten to know Bill, and he is just a genuine human being. He's a great person. He cares about people.
Yep.
And we work so well together. And he says, I remind him, I never had a brother, but he's like the brother I never had. He's amazing. So he cares about people, and he'll take care of people.
Yes. And
so
I would like to.
You're on board.
No, well, thank you so much. I would like to send a shout out to the Think Loud group. That group was able to get me at 20,000 likes.
Oh my God, you guys!
It's fantastic. So thank you guys so much for that. They also got me, tons of gifts. So thank you so much for that as well. You guys are awesome. You guys rock. I do plan on coming on you guys' live and just pouring some love because you guys have been awesome. This is a family, and you guys are willing or thinking about actually being part of an agency. This agency, again, it's like, I've heard it say in the corporate world, when people say about being a family, that's always toxic, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, this is we support one another, and it's just like that, because everybody's pretty much has the same goal in mind, and that's just being able to kind of like get away from the 9 to 5, being able to be with their family a lot more, and being able to do that. So if you're looking for that, this may be the place to go. And if you're looking for something, please look into Think Loud Studios. So thank you for that. So Tiffany, any last minute words before we depart?
I just thank you again. This was super fun, and shout out to my team, and thank you so much to Bill. And like I said, this is just a great, and Chad Gracie and everyone at Think Loud for working hard to make all of our TikTok dreams come true.
That's right.
And so that's all I have to say. Thanks so much.
Yes.
I hope I didn't make your viewers go down.
Actually, you brought him up. You gave us more.
Wait, I can't hear you.
You gave us more. Can you hear me?
I didn't hear what you said.
I said you gave us more.
Oh, I did hear you. I just wanted to hear it again. No, I'm just kidding. I actually
yeah.
couldn't.
I caught on. I did. But
no, I actually couldn't hear you. So I'm taking my headphones out because I'm done with these. I'm like working with these headphones. Anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
No, you're welcome. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I have come to the end of the show. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We will be back next week here on Voice of the People Radio and Television Network, Busey Digital, and also on Patriot Radio, but also through all of our social networks. Also, the one that I really, really have been enjoying a lot more has been TikTok, because it's been very engaging, and everybody else. So all of my listeners out there, please, 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 if you want to be engaged with the Battle Rhythm podcast and everybody else that's here, please log on to the socials, whatever social platform you're on. Go ahead and drop the comments. The comments will be live right there and there. So we thank you. Sir, Tiffany, this is not the last time I will see you on this show. You're now a friend of the show's. Anytime you want to come in, let me know, and I will never book you. All right. So, with that said, let me remind you guys real quick that next week I will have a very, very special guest by the name of Chad Gracie. You guys have heard that name the entire time. Great dude. We will be talking music. We'll be talking about, a lot of life experiences, a lot of different things that have been going on. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll play a song from some band called Live. I don't know. I haven't decided. He hasn't decided. We don't know. It's gonna be awesome. Please tune into that next Tuesday at 9 Eastern, 8 o'clock Central. And when we come back next week, you guys remember, it's 9 o'clock. It's up there in the screen, Tuesdays at 9 Eastern. All right. With that, thank you so much to both of my guests tonight, Bill Hynes, The Thrill, and also the Breakfast at Tiffany's. Thank you so much. Before we go, I would like to say one last word, one last thing. If you are complaining about your situation, where you live, about things that you do, and you're just getting mad about at the world because certain things aren't getting done, then perhaps you are the problem, that you are not getting involved in your community. You could get involved and keep serving and keep doing those things in order for things to change. That's all I'm saying, right? Get involved, get involved, get involved. All right. Thank you so much. Once again, you guys, I will see you guys next week, Tuesdays, 9 o'clock Eastern, here on TikTok. Also on all my social medias. Everything is here. So remember, stay cool, my friends. I will see you guys very soon.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. As we wrap up today's show, we want to extend our heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in. Your support and engagement means the world to us, and we hope you found today's content insightful and entertaining. This episode, along with all previous shows, is available on all major media platforms. Whether you prefer to listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or watch YouTube, we got you covered. Be sure to subscribe, rate, and leave a review to help us reach more listeners just like you. We'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback. Connect with us on social media, where you can join us in our conversation and stay updated on the latest news and episodes. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Thank you once again for being part of the Voice of the People, USA Radio, and TV Network. We look forward to bringing you more exciting content in our upcoming episodes. Until next time, take care.